Well, good morning.
Well, good morning.
It never, ever, ever slows down, does it? Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Law. On a mute. Okay, good. On a Thursday. Hey, it's a Thursday.
We're there.
It's my Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
That is true.
Tomorrow's this Friday, though.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Yesterday was this Monday.
Short week. Woof.
I get it, Chris.
Hey, nice jersey.
Hey, thanks. Chris is wearing one. How come? I thought there was
one. What was like? What?
Station.
What's today? Jersey Day.
Yeah,
It is actually.
It actually.
we're getting Jersey mics.
Are we really? Oh,
We're getting.
that'd be funny if we got Jersey mics, but only if you wore a jersey.
It would be really funny.
It would. Well, not for me.
Oh, I don't think it's really fair that the other people get jersey mics.
Who's that?
Who's?
That's you.
Why would that be me?
Because you're not wearing a jersey and you'd be mad that you're not getting jersey.
No,
mics.
Per participant in the building, just on a daily basis, I would say you wear the most jerseys.
I do. Here's what happened,
I never wear a jersey.
and of course this is gonna stay with me all day out of guilt.
We got lots of guilt.
I have a ton. I got a lot.
You look like a bully in an After Kids special. How you're dressed.
What?
Hey,
After school special.
after school at 3:00, parking lot.
Remember that movie, The Bodyguard, like in the
Yes.
80s? They should remake that. I was like, I don't
Not
know why I saw that movie.
not the Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
No.
There was one with-
Some,
Who was that?
I
kid?
don't know.
Curly-haired kid.
Kid, big old dude,
Yeah. Protector.
protector. I can't even remember if that was a real movie or like a ABC movie.
No,
Was it a real movie?
Well, I think I saw it too.
I think it was
way
called
back then.
My Bodyguard, was it? Yeah. So, yeah, what happened? Like, this memo, was it last week it went out saying today was Jersey Day? And it was like, wear your jersey, and then everyone's going to gather in the performance lounge to
Jersey off.
to jersey with each other.
Let's go Jersey.
Okay, I wasn't told about that, so I would like to.
And then there'll be snacks, and like, you know, you could all root for your favorite teams, and you know, one of those company bonding whatever things, right?
Yeah, it feels like it was last week, right?
It does.
It was Tuesday.
As in earlier this week.
Could that be right?
Is that right? See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You got to send out, if you want to do the thing, you got to send out the thing. And then you have to, like, the day before the thing, be like,
This
hey,
was 2 days before.
not way
enough.
way too early.
Like, they need to put up signs across the building letting us know that it's tomorrow.
The fact that you're saying it in that tone tells me, are there signs across the building letting us know that it was tomorrow?
That it's today?
Today?
Yes.
There are?
There
Yeah.
are? Where?
I just saw one in the kitchen downstairs.
When was the last time you were in the kitchen?
What, the one
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. No, you're a regular in your
here?
kitchen.
I mean, honestly, I think
I think it's on the door on the way out, too,
the last time
which you go through multiple times.
But
a day.
I don't look at what you could put a picture of a butt on there and I wouldn't notice it. Try it.
Did you? I did see Pat. I did not see Joe or Cody. Are they in jerseys? Pat is not.
I know.
Jody.
Jody.
Hey, if you mix them together, they are Jody.
Jody.
Cody, I believe, is wearing an Eagles sweatshirt. Maybe he's wearing an
well,
Eagles jersey underneath.
Oh,
Okay. Well, because I was going to say
Eagles fly.
it's not sweatshirt day,
No.
you know. And then
I would, in your defense,
Yeah.
and I would not have remembered. I told you before the show.
Yeah.
I saw Chris Watkins at the end of the Kings game. Like, I'm leaving. I saw him. Said, "Hey, see you tomorrow." And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Jersey Day." I go, "Oh, that's tomorrow." So
yeah,
I go,
you
okay.
did get. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I
And
appreciate
then
that.
I looked in my closet. I did a cleansing,
Yeah.
or at my it wouldn't be in my closet. I
Yeah.
have like a bureau. Or what?
No, hold on. Let's figure this out. All right.
The
So,
hoof.
is it a walk-in closet?
No. It's I have a closet that's not very big.
Okay.
But then what is that called?
Like a dresser?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's
but
in
it's-
the closet? Is that
No,
Oh,
it's outside
a
of the
treadmill.
closet.
It was on your treadmill.
was on. You have a closet.
Yeah, that's not
this is not part of the story. You're just telling us you have a closet.
Separate that
Okay.
just, hey,
Hey,
closet.
A wardrobe? Is that what you're thinking?
It would be like a dresser. I feel like is like about, I don't know, chest high that has 4 or 5 drawers.
Yeah,
maybe,
okay.
But it has 2 at the bottom, and then it's like a bigger double open.
Yeah, that's a wardrobe, right?
Oh.
Is that? It's really old. It's like it was a hand me down, like really old.
Is your uncle, so it's 1836?
No, before that, Chris.
Drawers. Like that? Because that's an armoire.
It is an armoire.
Okay, all right.
Armoire. So in there,
Yeah.
I have like a little like a really small little thin area. I go, oh, this is where my jerseys were.
Uh-huh.
And I had 2 to choose from. This UCLA one that I've had forever.
Yeah.
And then
Dave loves LA. Dave loves it.
the KHTK baseball jersey that it was number 1.
That would have been
It
timely
reads
and topical.
Ross.
Yeah, the one looks like a Braves jersey.
Which
Yes.
is in here for Dave because we did not forget about you.
You brought one?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to wear Ross.
Well, and and thank
that's
you
it.
for
I got
that.
rid of all the others.
So you have 1 jersey, 2 jerseys.
And it's an old jersey, not a new jersey.
The sad thing, it's not New Jersey, not Trenton, Hackensack.
One more.
Oh,
Another one made for us, and you'll know you have it somewhere. It reads 1140 Ross, but it's a Sacramento Kings basketball jersey from like the 2010-ish range, 12.
God, I can't remember.
Maybe it looks a lot more like what Jason Thompson or Tyreek.
Is there a chance that that was given out the year I had my sabbatical? Because that was like 2011, 12, somewhere in there. I don't recall.
In my mind,
Yeah.
and you would know this better, I feel like there's a picture of you on the cover of when you're like holding, remember that sign? Like,
Oh,
And
the
I
white one. Oh, yes.
you're
No,
wearing
you're
that
wow,
jersey.
great pull.
Does it read
News and
1140?
Review, and I was wearing it backwards. Yeah, when it says Dave 1140, it was white with purple.
That's the jersey.
And my wife's holding Mason, and I got Avery. Remember with the handcuff? That sounds, yeah. I remember exactly. No,
I think
great
it's that
pull.
one.
Great pull.
So I'm like,
great
I'm not going
pull.
to wear a basketball.
Yeah, that's no.
That's it.
God
I had
damn
others, but I've never been like a jersey collector. I know you have quite a few. You could have worn your Joe Namath.
I honest to God was thinking about this.
The odds were you were going to wear a jersey regardless.
That's the
And
thing.
Chris is up there in jersey wearing.
Yeah, I would
Kids.
say he and I probably lead the league. And I was actually thinking about doing a bit this summer, but it would get annoying and I'd forget. But I have no idea what the count on my jerseys is. I don't.
Wear one a day. For the summer.
That's exactly. I think I could. I think I could wear a different jersey. I think I could wear a different jersey every day during the summer. I know I could.
Would that help you get through the summertime? Like
It would give me something to do.
end of the
Yeah.
NBA after the draft. So
Yeah.
like July 1st
Yeah.
to September 1st. Those
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. There you go. Summer project.
I know. I think we should do that and have a little like counter, like this
Yeah.
is
And I'll wear this every day.
every day. And dude, and I have some weird jerseys. I really do. I have some like the Joe Namath one. I have like a LeBron James McDonald's All-American, a random one. I have a
Dork.
like a Terrell Owens Eagles. I don't remember how I got it.
I think that'd be fun to just come in and see who could identify on the text line and watch
Yeah,
it
what
on
the
YouTube.
jersey is. I know there's a couple. There's no chance. Like I'll spoil it. Like I have a Jack Cooley Okinawa jersey. He said, yeah. Well, all right. Well, that's what I'll make up for it.
No jerseys in your car?
I do. I didn't take that car today. It's the first time I've taken the other car in I
took
don't
the convertible.
know how long. You said it, not me. And thanks. Shout out Christopher Law. Much like old people who what Jim Carrey said, like old people, though useless and usually incredibly annoying, do prove every once in a while to be useful. I would apply that to Chris yesterday. He had a air compressor in his car. And he gave it to me because I had a flat. And thank you. That's going to lead it.
Gave it to you?
Well, not for
I did
keeps.
not give it to
He loaned it to me, which I have it in the car for the exchange today.
What do you give me back?
I can't talk about that. Nobody knows. So
It's at 12, right?
it's a what? Oh.
Chris, that was a secret.
So I ordered a can of Fix-A-Flat, and I ended up getting it, and I was like, "Oh, let's
Did you
go."
fill your Amazon order?
Yeah, I just paid the extra $1 for the same day shipping. I was looking for something to. I didn't have anything. I didn't need anything.
You paid the extra $1?
I
Wow.
know. I didn't want to. That's how they get you.
I know.
So, but unfortunately, I started reading about Fix-A-Flat, and they were like, don't do it. If you want to get your tire patched, they got to dig it all. It's not great, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, well, Chris gave me that air compressor, so here's what I'll do. I'll pump the tire up in my driveway, and I'll drive it. There's a little Les Schwab like 2 blocks away from my house.
Easy.
I'll drive it over there, and then whatever. I'll put the Fix-A-Flat in like the back of my other car that doesn't have a spare tire. So I pumped up the jam, pumped it up. I drive it to Les Schwab. Now, by the way, before I talk about this, I want to be very clear here because this is radio. I have no relationship with Les Schwab. This is not an ad. They're not, to my knowledge, they're not on the station. If they are, okay.
Yeah, every Wednesday, Jim Les Schwab.
And wait, hold on. And there we go.
I thought it was something else. You squeezed the wrong part.
I did squeeze the wrong part. Squeezed the wrong ball. So I go to Les Schwab. It was about an hour before they closed. They were busy. No problem. Dropped the car off. They took all the info, made some phone calls, said, hey, we'll let you know if we can either patch it or we'll have to get a new one. So I don't know, maybe 45 minutes after I pull up, about that, they say, hey, could you come inside? I go inside, and they go, yeah, good news. We were able to patch it. Should be fine, blah, blah, blah. We filled up all the rest of your tires, blah, 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 blah. And they gave me the keys, and I had to, sign a thing, and then on the little, display with the little pen. And then I said, all right, thank you very much. And I started to walk out. And then again, remember, I'm like, this is one of those karma things, right? Like I almost got to the door and I was like, oh God. I turned around and I said,
every single thing that every fan does,
dude,
at home or at the stadium, makes a direct impact in the game.
So I turn around and I go up to the counter. I say, excuse me. I said, I don't know if there's a mix-up. I didn't pay for anything. Nobody gave me my bill. And he goes, yeah, no, it's free patch. And I went, no, wait, what? And he goes, yeah, it's free patch. And I'm like looking for the cameras or something. I mean, I know it seems like a tiny thing, but I was like, wait a minute. I just, in the year of our Lord 2026, I just took my vehicle into a place of business and they did real things and labored and I don't know what they had to do, take the little spoon to remove the rubber from the rim and patch the dealie and put it back in and put it in the water and whatever they do.
Free patch.
Free patch. Free patch. By the way, they have a popcorn machine there.
How long? I'm surprised you're here.
It didn't have any popcorn in it this time because it was the end of the day. But you know what? I'll take that. Also,
you're going back.
Buddy of mine sent me a note saying up until the 80s or something, Les Schwab used to get, it's not a bit, you can look it up. Les Schwab used to give out free beef with any purchase. It's a real
popcorn?
Thing. I think
Patches?
they
Tires?
changed the beef to the popcorn.
So wait, you're saying a successful business doesn't have to try and claw every penny away from you?
Message. This guy.
Well, actually.
So how amazing.
Where's the beef? Did you ask him?
At that point I'm not asking them. Oh, here we go. Here's a real commercial from 1989. Let's see here. It's not playing. I mean, it is playing. Oh, Chris is doing the thing where he's pressing the button and 1964.
It's been 25 years since Les Schwab began the tradition of thanking his customers with free beef. And now it's become an event people look forward to, a guaranteed savings bonus. No strings, no extra charge. With the tires you buy, you get $7.50 or $15 in free beef. No matter what you drive, you get Les Schwab prices, the Les Schwab written warranty, and that silver anniversary bonus, free beef.
Free beef now at the Les Schwab sign.
Yeah, I'll take some tri-tip.
Right?
Tri-tip and tires.
Do you think it's like you get all your stuff done, they give you the bill so you know what percentage you get, and then it's like Wheel of Fortune in the 80s where you're like, all right, I'll take the, give me the short rib. Yeah, give me
ground beef.
Yeah, I'll take a couple of them ground beef chubs.
You have any jerky?
Right. It's beef.
Yeah. Broth?
Absolutely. Where's the?
Yeah.
100%. You know where it is? Les Schwab. So,
Bouillon.
What?
Bouillon.
Oh, like bouillon beef. Yeah. Has there ever been an athlete, specifically a football player, named Beef? Doesn't that seem like a great football player name? Like Jonathan Beef Kaczynski? Where is it?
There is.
It kind of has to be, right? But also it would be kind of funny if it was like a baseball player or a tennis player. It's like Beef Jokovic. Anyway, shout out. And again, this not an ad. It really, I know we're talking, I don't know. I'm sure the snarky out of there, like, obviously Chris, would make the argument, and they're right. Like, hey, that's going to get you to bring your tires back there next time where they charge you $400 or whatever, and this and that, whatever. I'm sure there's, reasons. But to go into a business and have a real thing and then have them be like, yeah, it's free, thank you. And they were like super sweet anyways. And then to find out that same business not only usually has popcorn, but also used to give out beef.
You're in.
I'm a Les Schwab guy.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, honestly, I mean, this happened yesterday, so this might be recency bias.
No.
I feel like, unless, of course, somebody else becomes a sponsor someday, I do feel like if I can, I'm taking my business to Les Schwab for the rest of my life.
They impressed you.
They really did.
That's how business should be done.
Yeah, it really should. Yes. I was
good at business.
I was very happy, and I wanted to share that today because how often does that happen these days?
They impressed you. That's a good thing.
They really, really, really did. So they impressed me.
I'll buy the Fix-A-Flat off you. No.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's in the car. I've never fixed a flat. I've never used Fix-A-Flat.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I don't know. I guess it sprays rubber all over the tire while it pumps it up. I don't know how that works, man. I'm sure that's how it works. I think you just roll around. It's supposed to. I read the instructions. It says it's supposed to get you to the. Basically, it's supposed to get you to the next stop.
Okay.
It's not like you do that and then you're dialed.
Have you ever heard of we haven't had to use it much, but it has come in handy, a Fat Max?
No, this sounds like an Urban Dictionary thing, dude.
And it is.
Yeah.
It's something you just keep or you can keep charged. I keep it in our garage. And then it has an air compressor, so you can pump up a tire, a basketball, whatever. I mean,
really?
You wouldn't need all that, but it could charge a battery. It's got a couple versatile little light on it. You could check your air pressure.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a little.
That's a nice little Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't need this. Oh, I've got one. I've got something.
I got all of this
Hey,
stuff.
my tire looks a little low. You know what? Oh, it is. Let's
pump
And then
it
you
up.
can program like, hey, it needs to be. I don't even know what the PSI on tires is these days, but let's say it's 44, 42, whatever. And it's like, oh, it's at 38, a little bit.
Interesting.
Program it to 42, and it pumps up your tires.
That's you know what that sounds like. That sounds like a good Christmas present.
Yeah.
For the one that, like, if somebody got me that for Christmas, I'd be like, hey, thanks.
Okay.
I'm going to use that as a matter of fact. So, anyways, Jersey Day.
Yeah.
Not happening.
That could be a Penn State jersey you're wearing. Just no nondescript, no team identifier.
Just or how about a Navy?
Navy.
Yeah. Navy. It's kind
Part of Old Navy.
I feel bad, and if I would have Melissa bring me a jersey or something. Maybe I'll just wear a jersey tomorrow. To
You do your own thing. Do you think Matt and Kayla will wear one?
100%. 100% they're going to wear one.
Kyle wears jerseys a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
He better.
Yeah. I think I'm sure Alan and Whitey will too. Least likely of those four. The
Whitey.
So you would put Whitey at the bottom of. Like,
I'm trying to remember him wearing a jersey. I know he has.
Yeah.
But,
Interesting. That's disappointing.
what's interesting is our biggest boss downstairs is a fan of some rival teams. I wonder if
Gross.
Guarantee you he is.
I think he's going Mariners. No,
That would be the most.
even though this week it should be Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's going Seahawks.
I think he's going Seahawks.
But I'll tell you, maybe the least offensive would be like the Kraken.
Actually, their colors are cool.
I love those. I love those sweaters.
Worst would be the Sounders
I don't think so.
because they're the worst of the group.
But I feel like 98% of this building would have no idea what that was.
Yeah. That would tell me a lot about him if he was wearing it.
What about this? What if he wore a throwback Sonics jersey? Like a Detlef Shrimp.
Chris would laugh at him.
Yeah. What is this, from Semi-Pro or something?
I talked to
team
him.
is
I talked to him yesterday, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
So did I.
You did?
Yeah.
We mix around.
So did I.
You did?
What?
What did he just do? Spend all day on the phone
Oh, man.
with the company directory? Just hitting redial.
That's why mine was super late at night, because of the V.
Yeah.
Verlot Squad.
Yeah, I'm D.
And Dave, D.
I'm near the top.
Did you still have, I think you do, but I don't remember the last time you wore it, the Kings hockey sweater?
I do.
Sacramento.
I haven't worn that in a long time.
Man, that was your go-to for
It
a
was.
long time.
Honestly.
That and the Darth Vader one.
Why
Why don't you bring that one?
The Atlanta Falcons Vader jersey?
Is
Absolutely.
it Falcons or just Darth Vader?
No, it's because it's red and black, so it looks like a Falcons hockey jersey. I have two. I actually have a prototype Kings hockey jersey that was never marketed, that Craig Amazine gave me when he left, old Kings employee, director of broadcasting. And
These things are getting better.
It's an Artest, like almost looks like an Olympic jersey.
That red artist.
Oh,
Do you have more Kings or Huddersfield jerseys?
I mean, Huddersfield's catching up. Don't get me wrong, but I 100%. I mean, I have a ton of Kings jerseys. I really do. But a lot of them are like Jimmer Fredette, Ben McLemore, stuff like that. I got a Weber and a Divac and all that, but
I'm trying to remember, and you'll know now because of Mason. Do you come home with your high school or does it stay at the school?
nah, it stays at the school.
So you couldn't wear
Mine
like a
stayed
Mason
at the
jersey?
school.
Yeah, but this summer
Because it stays like in your locker. Like who?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I see what you're saying. Like to clean it and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
clean
Yeah,
stuff.
we took it home.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you meant
Yeah,
like
I thought we
permanently.
did wash
yeah,
them.
yeah, they wash their own. Which is funny because Avery, they have a whole laundry thing. Like they take off their band uniforms and put them in their lockers, and then the laundry service comes.
This is the height of luxury.
Exactly.
Oh, that's what you're
Daddy,
paying for.
I don't want to wash my band gear, Daddy.
That's what their tuition's going for.
Daddy, I heard at UCLA you have to wash your own band gear, Daddy. I don't want to go to UCLA, Daddy.
That's what made the.
If you came in one of those jerseys from that school,
I don't have one. I don't.
yet
I don't know. Look, the only way, the closest
this would be the last show.
the closest I would ever get to owning a USC jersey, and this isn't really particularly close, is if there was some sort of which I don't know why they don't do.
If there's
this.
some sort of jersey day where you have to wear a jersey.
Right? No, if they had some sort of mock, the band outfit, but they made it into like a T-shirt or a jersey, but it was
And it's just like
literally
band dad.
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, there's no band parent gear. There's none. And I remember talking to the when we had a whole mixer or whatever, and I was like, that if you guys made band parent gear, it would just be we're all idiots. We'd all, hey, my kids and the license plate things and all that. What I want to do is actually say, hey, how much for the license? I'll do it. And I'll email. How much can I 20%? Can I get some? Because we are a bunch of idiot parents that just want to flex on our kids doing something. And of course yes, I would buy the pullover jersey that's a mock. I wouldn't get the big hat.
Oh, come on. Then you really aren't going to be part
I'm
of it.
not rolling around in a Roman helmet.
You have to be
whatever
all
that
in.
is. Huh?
You have to be
all
all
in.
Yeah.
the
It's
pants
not
or whatever.
You're not
Yeah.
part of it unless you do the whole thing.
Well, we're
You gotta wear the helmet, Daddy.
We'll take a quick break, just a 2-minute break here, and then we're going to start the program. Lots of stuff going on. Obviously, we are in double digits, baby. The Sacramento Kings, for the first time since you're not going to believe when, have lost 10 in a row. We'll talk about last night's fierce matchup versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Hey, The Winter Olympics are underway.
Hey.
So we'll get into that. We got sports business with Kelly Brothers. The second of a two-shot with Sam Amick this week.
5.5
I know
hours.
I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
And
the deadline.
5.5 hours from the deadline. You also plugged in a little bit yesterday, so we'll give you the best we have update as of last night, as well as the goings-ons and not goings-ons and all that fun stuff coming up right after this.
Listen to the number one sports lineup in Sacramento.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt George, and Kayla Anderson. The Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles.
Every weekday live and local 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Online at SactownSports.com or download the app right on your phone. Your number one source for all your Northern California sports. Sactown Sports 1140.
Hi there. Jason Ross here to tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez is a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento. I like the fact that he's local. I've had a chance to meet him, a wonderful guy, and obviously very good at his job. If you talk about being undefeated in his record of results in the trial as a trial lawyer back from 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. So you see he's been very, very good at his job, maintains that status too up to this day. Now you can call him at 916-304-9187. SacLegalDefense.com is how you can find him on the website as well. And he has helped a lot of people in Sacramento and outlying areas get their rights back. He's done that with an expungement. That's something that's maybe been on your record for a short amount of time or a long time. You'd like it removed. Well, he can help with that. That's what's called an expungement, an area of specialty for him. Also, maybe you've been in an auto accident, a wrongful termination case, a sexual harassment case, or you might have just general questions on whether or not you need representation. Again, he is who to call. He's local. He wants to help Sacramentans and people in our area, and he's done that. So it's Jonathan Gonzalez, Gonzalez Law, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what, end up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Shop now for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
A couple things there. Ice realized. What are you guys doing after the show?
We've got a meeting.
What do you mean we've got a meeting?
Jason and I do.
I'm meeting with Chris.
And
we're talking about you. So, I mean, we're being open about it. Why?
Just the two of you?
We could change our minds if you have a better offer. We going to Les Schwab?
I was thinking I want to take you guys to breakfast right after the show.
Maybe another day.
You got a meeting? Just the two of you?
Just the two of us.
We can make it if you try.
I'm not in the meeting? Okay.
You can come. Hello.
Yeah, you can come.
No, that's Matt. Yeah.
He can't.
No, I thought he said he can.
Where are we going to breakfast?
Roosters on the River?
Yeah.
That's where I always like to get my breakfast.
Why wouldn't
move
you?
our meeting?
Did you guys, during the break, have you guys ever opened up the first aid cabinet?
Yes.
I have.
I never have until 5 minutes ago.
Cash and prizes.
Wow. I thought there would just be like some Band-Aids and gauze. Holy
He left a
crap.
couple years ago. Steve
That was the old Steve Gauze.
Yeah.
There's eye drops.
I actually had to use some a couple of days ago.
From there?
Yeah.
Like,
Chris, those are 1984.
when I read lip aid ointment, is that chapstick?
Yeah.
Okay.
You took a picture?
I did too.
Okay.
So I could recall.
What else
They've got like hand sanitizer in there.
Muscle relief gel. Dude, I got a little back pain right now. Hold on here. Hydrocortisone. Is that like Neosporin?
Yes.
Okay. Splinter remover, And then they just have first aid cream.
Yeah.
This is
the first one.
I see they have not one but two things Chris often needs whenever he tries to, match wits with me. A little burn relief gel.
Got him.
A little burn dressing. And then triple antibiotic. I don't know. There's a ton of stuff in here. An instant ice pack. So that's what? You bang your knee or something? Oh, I need wow.
Man, if I only had some instant ice pack.
They used to have a leave in the bottom one.
I was going to say, literally nothing in here for like cough, cold, sore throat, or headache, which all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure all of those things greater than sign happening in this building, first aid kit things.
I feel like in a first aid kit, the headache should be in there, but the cough, cold, go home.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Right?
I'm just, I know you got a cough, cold, whatever.
Or that should be your own.
Hydrogen peroxide. Well, yeah, but they got about $5,000. They basically have a trauma unit in here. And is it bad form? There's 7 instant ice packs. Is it bad form to just grab one? Or is it that's what they're for? I don't mean grab one to take it home and use. I think that would be very bad form. Like if somebody was like, I don't want to buy Band-Aids, I'll grab them from the first aid kit. But I'm saying like if my back hurts and I go grab an instant cold pack, is that a legitimate use or is it, dude, save it for like people, if everybody does that, someone's really going to need it.
Well, they do check that and refill it.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It should be for the person that fell and, well, hopefully didn't hit their head or something.
Hopefully not. Yeah. But if that ever happens, I know I can roll in there and get some instant cold stuff.
Dave took the last 4 of
right.
them.
And what if
they're in his car with his jersey?
What if that was the difference between you living or dying was the cold pack?
How would you feel?
A little bit like I did yesterday afternoon.
Would you admit it at the funeral?
Oh God, no. No.
Oh, you take it with you. That's good. Just leave it there.
Yeah.
Let it marinate.
I would take it to your grave.
Wait.
What?
Wasn't it the same spot?
Anyway, the Sacramento Kings needed an ice pack last night.
Wait.
What?
They lost.
They did.
I thought that's
no. I'm saying they need an ice pack from all the.
A lot of people are like, ethical tanking, and this was a great night. And
this is one of the most ethical tanks I have ever seen. Also, am I wrong here? Do we not have highlights?
We do. They were sent, but I don't.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem.
Chris.
They're trying to win mostly. Like they're not. It's really an ethical tank.
Okay. So to me, and I'm sure you watched the game, being at the game, I don't even think it was. Well, I could maybe have a debate on the Memphis side, but I think this is a safe enough statement. The best players on the game, Domantas Sabonis could not be stopped, and for whatever reason, Ty Jerome could not be stopped. And then we got to the one point in the game, it's like timeout, and I'm like, Ty Jerome's done.
Yeah.
I could just tell he's not coming back in now. In fairness to them, he was on a minute restriction. It's his third game back. He played 20 minutes, but I'm like, he's killing the Kings 28 points in 20 minutes. Sabonis, they can't guard him. He's scoring everything. He had one sequence where he missed like 4.
Didn't he have 19 like
early
in the second? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just easy, light work. And then they had no big, like they couldn't stop him. And I go, he's not in at the end of the game. Now, again, I think it's smart to play some younger guys, but there are some veterans in at the end of the game. He was not. I'm like, what happens when maybe both don't want to? I mean, again, players do, coach does.
Yes.
It's just.
Well, you know what, Jason? It started out just fine with the new guy.
Inbounds pass goes to DeRozan, attacks the baseline, drops a pass to the corner. There's a spot up for Hunter, and he scores his first shot in a Kings uniform. DeAndre Hunter knocking down the 3 from right in front of his new teammates in the Kings bench for the first score of the evening.
And that was the game.
That was the peak. First touch, 3-pointer, shooting 100% as a King.
That was it.
Yeah.
By the way, DeAndre Hunter would proceed to go 2 of his next 10.
Well, that's what you think.
It's not how you finish. It's how you start.
Can you prove that?
I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot. Here's Ty Jerome with a tough finish inside.
Ty Jerome playing just his 3rd game this season for the Grizzlies, working against Sabonis. Gives it up, gets it back, drives into the paint, runs into a wall of defenders, and he still converts. What a nice job by the 7-year veteran Ty Jerome to make it 38-35. There were 3 Kings all around him, and he still found an opening.
This isn't revisionist history, but I wanted Ty Jerome in free agency.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I don't know what they paid for him.
Well,
but he's a really good player. But this is his 3rd game, so he's missed most of the season.
Yeah, he's been, and then you said he was on a minutes restriction last night, but man, when he was in
3 games, he's been awesome.
He has been fantastic. 28 points, 7 assists for Ty Jerome last night on 10 of 14. That's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
Losing means some people are getting a little exposure, including a couple of youngs, 2nd-year player Devin Carter and rookie Nick Clifford.
Wells open in the corner 3. He loves that shot. He doesn't get it. Got a tip that's no good. And now grabbed by Devin Carter. Races up the center of the floor, gives to Nick Clifford. Euros into the lane, twist, scores! That's a great job of body control on the twist. Diagonal cut from left to right in the paint by Nick Clifford.
Moving ahead in the 3rd, here's more Devin Carter.
G.G. Jackson with a block, then a steal by Devin Carter at midcourt. Carter Euros his way into the lane, scores! Somehow protected with the right side, went to the left hand and found the twine. 6 points for Carter.
Do you know what G.G. Jackson stands for?
Yeah.
Do you know how disappointed I was when I found out what it stood for?
It's not Gary Gerald?
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. You're right. No, it does. The G.G. Jackson on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, I thought it was Gary Gerald Jackson.
Gary Gerald Jackson, no.
What is it?
Gregory.
Is there more to that?
Jackson the second.
Gregory Jackson the second is GG.
Yep. Do you have any idea how devastated I was when I read that? I thought it was going to be
I want to know what you were thinking. What do you think it was?
I thought it was just going to be something amazing. I thought it was going to be like Gigantus Golovkin Jackson. Like something just awesome sounding.
Gilbert Goddess.
Yes. Gregory. Your name is Gregory Jackson II. By the way, it should be Junior. We've had this discussion, but that's fine.
Genuine.
Yes.
If he's named after somebody else, that's not his dad, right? What? Is his dad the senior?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't. I don't have his dad's info here. I would like to know that. It's just garbage. I mean, that's not what the G stands for, but
Garbage Greg.
Garbage Greg. Like, come on. And is the GG actually Gregory? Because that's not great. Then it should just be G Jackson, which would kind of be cool. What's up, G?
Or just Jackson with a G.
Like Gackson.
Someone's spelling their name like that.
That is incredibly interesting, Jason.
Someone's spelling it Gaxon.
Of course, everyone's going to look at that and go, Gaxon? But Gaxon.
Bagger.
Well, right, it would make a lot of sense. The name Gaxon is not commonly found.
That's why.
Honestly, the name Jackson is a variant of Gaxon. By the way, you're not Jack, but apparently Jackson is supposed to be son of Jack. And you have a Jackson. Yeah, well, how about that? Anyways, Kings lost. I want to talk about Devin Carter a little bit later.
Okay, good.
I made the mistake of saying, as I've said often, I think there's a player in Devin Carter.
Oh, you said that publicly?
I did. Oh.
Did it land?
No, it landed back on my face. Don't isolate that. I mean, it got rejected. Like, it was like 1,000 Mutombos, R.I.P. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Winter Olympics, they're underway. We'll give you all the rules and regulations. There aren't any, but we'll talk about it a little bit and also do some NBA trade recaps next.
This is Bill Cartwright. Join us Thursday, February 5th at the Golden One Center for the Sacramento Sports Hall of Fame celebration.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers, the #1 wiper blades in America.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Well, I was trying to... I am excited for the Olympics.
You really are.
I am 10 times more excited for the Olympics than I am for the Kings currently.
Come on. Trade deadline day. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Maybe someone's still in town.
You okay over there?
This is my Winter Olympics.
There you go. You were trying to get your cord on the counter?
Stuck in my wheel well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Take it to Schwab.
The Olympics, I guess, officially started yesterday with 2 curling events.
No.
Wait, the opening ceremonies are tomorrow.
That's when it officially starts.
Well, then what are these official events happening pre-opening ceremony? What is that? Just not the Olympics?
It's Coe's getting his throat warmed up. He's in curling. He's calling it again.
These actually are events that count. So I think the opening ceremony is the.
What if you won a medal before the ceremony?
That's honestly, they're gonna be. I
think you can.
The first medal is their ceremony is tonight. There's no gold medal events today. I got the schedule right here. I thought it was it's it is tomorrow. You're right. It's tomorrow at 10:40 a.m.
Our time.
Our time.
It's the one thing I don't like about the Olympics in the present day world because years ago they could show us that in real time. Like, I didn't know what happened.
Well, there's a very easy solution, and I don't understand why they've never done it. Just wherever the Olympics are in the world, make them conform to U.S. time. I don't have a problem with it.
What's U.S. time?
U.S. time?
Yeah, which U.S. time?
Yes. Well, I would say, to be fair, Eastern and work your way back. So
come on.
So like the opening.
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Yes. Or even 9.
6 Mountain.
Yeah. Something Central. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
And then there's like Newfoundland. It's like, we're 4 hours.
And one of them's like a half hour off.
Yeah, I thought they're like 4.5 or something.
Yeah,
Are they?
how
can you even live like that? Just
you're 30 minutes ahead of us. Late.
Just move.
Yeah, go to Old Finland.
That's exactly right. Is there a Finland?
Somewhere in between. Properly aged.
Today, I think this is today. Yeah, this is so today there will be 4 events. And by the way, the last one, unfortunately, that starts at 10:30. But I'm going to watch it. I'm jetting out of here, and I have a half an hour to be home, and I'm going to be sitting right in front of the TV as long as I have enough time to try to figure out where the hell USA Network is again, which I do every 2 years. USA Network today, snowboard, men's big air, qualification rounds, Jake Carter, Sean Fitzsimmons, Red Gerard. That's a great name. And Ollie Martin, also a great name for a snowboarder. They're all amongst those other. These are just USA events.
That was your plan the entire day?
To go home?
Yeah.
I'm falling into a trap here, but yes.
How are you going to take us to breakfast if you're going to go home?
Well, I'm saying now that we're not going to breakfast, this is.
But you just said that's been your plan the whole time.
No, my plan the whole time was, but you guys have a meeting. You have a meeting without me to talk about me.
Mm-hmm.
Just the 2 of you. Women's ice hockey, mixed doubles. Not ice hockey, mixed doubles.
Oh,
a couple of curlings. In fact, I was hoping there's a curling. I think the curling might still be on the end of it. Who's R. Robin? Oh, Red Robin. Robin. Yum. Yeah. So
great fries.
Just dumb. Oh, and then anyways, the whole point is I was going to watch this. I was going to put it on for us. We have 2 televisions in here.
We do.
We have
1, 2, 3 remotes.
We have 3 remote controls.
Oh, it's that one.
Is this one?
No, I think it's that
Is this one?
Actually,
is this one?
No, it's the one in Chris's room.
Yeah. None of them turn the channel. Where's the one that turns the channel? Oh, it's in Chris's room.
Yeah. And it will change both channels.
Then why do we have any of these?
Well, at one point they did work.
We have an entire engineering department.
Do we?
Okay, we have like a guy who does a lot of everything in the entire radio station. But like, what in the heck? I mean, we're I'll bet you know what I'll bet works. I'll bet you the TV and the remote work in KNCI. What the hell do they need a TV for? Tim McGraw is having a parade. What are we talking about here? We're trying to find the Olympics. Oh, there you go. You found him. Well, look, curling right now. Look at him sweep.
And he knocked. Isn't it The Rock?
No, he's the wrestler. USA is currently up 7-3 on. Is that Switzerland?
No. No, your flags.
What is SUI? Sweden?
No, it's Switzerland.
Oh, well, come on. I love curling, dude. We should probably do a radio show here. This is bad radio, but I love curling. It is. I think.
Do you really?
I love it. I know.
It's entertaining.
I know what you're saying. Like, or is it one of those things? It's the.
Is it because it feels like something that you can do?
Yes.
See, the funny thing is that I actually, and maybe I'm wrong. I feel like this is insanely difficult.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not something that would be out of your way.
Oh yeah, like.
I do know,
Yeah.
I think at the ice rink in Roseville, they have curling lessons.
Really? Oh, wait, this sounds familiar. Wait a minute. I think we got offered one of these lessons in the last Winter Olympics, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. How'd that go?
Great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I curled.
I think it's amazing that they get all these, what'd you call them, nuts, pucks?
I think they're rocks or pebbles is the term.
Stones?
Stones.
Yeah.
They were stones. That they
intensity though.
It is intense. And then the screaming. Do we have this?
And
it's the wrong TV. It would be on the other one.
So anyways, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for in fact, Chris, you should probably load up just for the next 2 weeks. We should have an Olympic theme ready to go for our Olympic talk. Are we not allowed to?
I don't know.
Really? I thought that was just there's big time rules when it comes to the Super Bowl and the Olympics of what you aren't taught to talk about. Again, the guy that's never been in management talking here, but I was under the impression the rule was we just couldn't use it in conjunction with advertising.
Mm-hmm.
But like if we're covering the games,
which we would,
and our content partner is the home of the Olympics,
right?
But wouldn't that just be the dumbest way to get fired? We play the theme and we're talking about the Olympics and the station gets sued for $1 jillion.
Where the Olympics come first.
Yeah, where the Olympics come from. You're darned right. Anyway, so check your local listings, but the Olympics are back.
So you're fired up. I mean, I will watch. I like it. I love the Summer Olympics. Always have been Summer Olympics greater than winter, but I do like the Winter Olympics.
I love them both, and I agree with you. Summer's probably better, but winter has been growing on me over the last few Olympics, just because there's so many uniquely cool events. Not that summer doesn't, but I love them. I love them because I understand nothing is pure, but I think it's about as pure a form of sport as we have left, other than like junior high sports.
Yeah,
and the pressure is insane. The pressure these guys have, Jason, to me. This is more than any, take whatever Sam Darnold and Drake May are feeling this Sunday, right? And, multiply it times 80, and that's what these guys are feeling. You go, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, every 4 years, this is your chance.
Now, one every 4 years, you have, one, maybe two Olympics to hone your craft, and I'm sure there's some money. None of these guys are rich. None of these guys are going to get generationally wealthy off of the Olympics. They're doing all this stuff, all this work, all this craziness, devoting their life to all this stuff so that maybe at best, possibly maybe, they can stand on top of a thingy and hear the anthem.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And then get a gold medal.
Well, maybe I'll find something Chris, remember in the last Summer Olympics, you and I really kind of adopted rugby sevens.
That was incredible.
And I'd seen rugby before, but not really paid attention. I'm like, this is really entertaining.
And the U.S. comeback, that was crazy.
Was that the women that had that?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
And I'll get her name.
Yeah.
Alana Mayer.
Alana Mayer, yeah.
She was just a beast.
The only thing I remember from last Summer Olympics was that, and then the crazy medal thing at the
men's basketball
on the river when that metal band was playing and they had all the fire going and everyone was going crazy.
I have no idea.
Oh, and the opening ceremony?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant during an event.
No. Why would I remember an event? I don't watch that garbage.
You don't watch the Olympics?
I thought you. What do you mean garbage? They were swimming in.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where are we at? Okay, we got a break, but hold on, just real quick. Just cause.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Chris, why don't you like watching the Olympics?
Because it's all corrupt.
But you watch boxing.
Huh?
But you watch boxing.
I mean, I don't really watch boxing. What boxing is there?
And you watch FIFA soccer.
I don't watch FIFA soccer.
Oh, were you trying? You watch Premier League soccer.
I do.
Which is on the up and not corrupt at all.
It's not as corrupt.
I'm not even making a Man City crack.
It's not as corrupt as the Olympics.
So
the Olympics is the most corrupt.
It's a level of corrupt. No,
Yes.
are you speaking to the which specific corruption upsets you the most? Like, rank your corruptions that are on your mind when it comes to the Olympics. Just number
Mount
one.
corruption more.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is I don't know if you're talking about and I don't want you to be like all of it. I don't know if you're talking about like our players.
Like they don't pay.
Drug use,
they make a whole bunch of money off of people that they have made that they can't pay.
Yeah.
They've made rules that people can be paid, but it depends on which person that you're talking about.
You don't watch college sports either, then?
No.
You're denying yourself.
But then they get paid.
Yeah. I mean, these guys get paid too.
He watches the ethical
Bro,
tanking
the
of the
billions that the Olympics bring in.
I'm not saying it's whatever-y.
Fair.
Can I ask you a question though? Is there any party that's like no one's pointing a gun to their heads to do it? They're voluntarily doing this.
Yeah.
So you're white knighting that you're not going to watch. But
I'm voluntarily not watching.
Which is your right, but you're more upset than they are, and they're doing it. That's not weird to you?
Well, to be a premier athlete, don't you have to have a little psychopath in you to begin with?
So they're crazy.
I watched the HBO documentary on what's his name? Gold medal guy swimming.
Way to narrow it down. Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
Gold medal guy.
And just like the amount of like mental illness that is strife within the Olympics.
I don't disagree with that, and I'm not gonna argue that they're not corrupt. I watch despite the corruption. That's kind of my take on the world.
No, I'm not saying like
I watch despite the corruption.
I'm not saying like go ahead and watch it. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I feel bad because I don't need you to watch the Olympics. I feel bad because I think you're missing out on some cool stuff. That's all. I think you're missing out on some cool moments that would bring joy to your life because you're a sports fan.
I've got professional wrestling.
We'll take a break when we come back. Top of the hour, 3 for Madness. Hey, look at all these All-Stars. Where are they going? Oh, my gosh. Sacramento Kings, longest losing streak since when? And much more next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Heyo, Johnny Mosley here, coming at you with Thursday's Toyota Tahoe Report. The Toyota is fired up and ready to roll. Let's tap the experts to see what Palisades has in store for us today.
Thanks, Johnny. Expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 46 degrees and light winds out of the northwest. Evening will dip down to 23 degrees. Dry conditions continue through Friday. This report is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
It's Carmichael Dave wanting you to join Capital Casino every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. in a safe, friendly environment. Plenty of well-lit parking available, conveniently located in downtown Sacramento. And remember, Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
It all comes down to this, folks. Yep, the entire season is on the line.
But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain. Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast! Speaking of fast, did you just see that play? Yeah, he vaporized that ball. That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit revivemenshealth.com.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return, but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do? My refund, though. I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Chris, did you get Dave's text?
I did not.
I just got it. Dave was locked out. But you got help.
Actually worked out.
Yeah.
It's like I have my keys. I brought
They're
them.
right here.
Why would I put, what kind of a moron leaves his keys on the desk?
I think we've all done that. We have not. I mean, we all have done that.
When Bugs Bunny used to say, "What a maroon," was he saying, "What a moron"?
I believe so.
I feel like I figured that out maybe in the last couple months. After a lifetime of watching Bugs Bunny, just always wondering, like, was that some 40s thing? Somebody was a maroon.
In the 40s?
Like, I think 30s, 40s.
Almost 100?
I think prime Bugs Bunny was from, like, 45 to 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a maroon is a catchphrase famously used by cartoon character Bugs Bunny, serving as a comedic, intentional mispronunciation of "what a moron."
No, all my life didn't.
What a maroon.
All my life
Cleans it
didn't
up.
catch that. Never caught it. Just thought he was calling somebody a color. And like, why is maroon insulting?
So do you feel like a maroon?
I do. Welcome back, everybody. Steven, our good friend Steven on the text line says, best opening ceremony of all time. What is he referring to, though?
Oh, the French opening ceremony.
The French?
The last one.
The one we were just talking about.
That was very controversial for some.
Oh, I got you. Because I was like, wait, that's not till tomorrow. I thought he was making a reaction. Like, wow, that was the best opening ceremony of all time. Like, are you in a time machine, Steven?
Remember when they were going to clean the river so they could swim in it, and then all the people got sick? Okay, I remember 3 things from the Olympics.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Are we going show in 2028 to LA?
I would love to. Dave loves LA. Dave loves it. I will be there. I will be there for the opening ceremonies. I will be, because I told you that.
Because?
My daughter. Dave loves LA. Dave loves it. Because she likes the Olympics.
You've said it several times on the show. Yeah.
Have I? Okay.
My mom was the one that told me because I was on vacation.
I don't know if I'm still. Well, you know what? All the parents.
She'll be in her sophomore year.
Oh God, is it her? Wait, yeah, junior year, right? Senior year. It's in 2 years, right?
2.5.
Well, yeah. Wait.
So she'll be just
She'll
about.
be between her junior and senior year.
Yeah. She'll be just
Yeah.
about halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe halfway.
I don't
She's
know
got
how.
7 or 8 years, right?
No, 4. She knows that.
Okay. What is this, 1966?
No, it's no.
She knows that, but I mean, the plan is she's working on the plan.
My butt. No, the and I don't know how I'm going to feel. Part of me is going to be like, she's graduating soon and she'll be out of college and an adult. I'm sad, my little girl. But the other part of me is going to be like, I'm literally getting such a raise. Sounds weird. I'm now having to spend
Another
far
car,
less.
another house?
Yeah,
Which
like
one?
far less money. Because I don't know what I'm going to do the 2 years Mason and Avery are both in college.
Oh, Mason will be done fast.
Yeah, but there's still going to be 2 years I'm paying double to. I don't know what I told Melissa, you gotta start with OnlyFans.
Well, it should
or
be
something.
an NBA coach by then.
That's a great point right there. That is a great point right there. 3 for madness. Set the screen. Christopher Lyde, question 1.
So far, there have been 10 All-Stars involved in a trade at this deadline. Which of the 10 surprised you the most? Trae Young, James Harden, Darius Garland, Chris Middleton, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson Jr., D'Angelo Russell, Michael Conley Jr., or Kristaps Porzingis?
Jaren Jackson Jr. I think I just, not that it was like, oh my, it was like, okay, on a scale of James Harden to Luka Doncic levels of surprise that somebody's getting traded, I would say he's probably an 8. Some might say Anthony Davis. It just seemed like that was eventually going to happen.
That was talked about, not necessarily to Washington, but we heard his name.
Yeah.
Harden came up and then was traded, though. That was fast.
Yes, very fast. Also, can I say this too? With some exceptions, is it just me, or does it seem this trade deadline especially? How many times have we said, "Wow, you know what? If the trade's being rumored, it's not happening." I feel like a lot of these trades have been broadcast. Again, not all, but we knew Harden to Cleveland the second after they announced that he wanted out. That was the thing.
That was his target, and then it happened. But it was quick with the process. Porzingis kind of came out of nowhere, but then when it happened, it was like Warriors had once they pivoted, they'd long been targeting Porzingis. I mean, they were.
They were. Never heard a whisper about that. And the Jonathan Kuminga Warrior saga ends the way we all thought it would. He gets traded.
/ King saga.
Yeah.
And then when it was talked about last night, well, Kuminga may not be on the Hawks long. And it was like, wait, what?
Because I know like half our fan base too, and I don't blame them. They're just like, okay, he got traded. Finally, it's over. We can be done with this Kuminga to King stuff. And then like, well, it might not be over yet.
Can we get back in?
And then you know what else? Then it's going to be the summertime. They might make they might make a move. Might try to sign him.
Yeah.
The Jonathan Kuminga to Sacramento talk, I think, only ends
when he retires.
If we get the number 2 pick and end up with AJ DeBonsa.
Because then it's like Murray, DeBonsa,
still Hunter. Then I think
they got wings.
Then I think we got to chill.
We got wings.
Red Bull.
I think I've been more amazed at the amount of work that's happened at the deadline here because I know someone tweeted like, hey, last year, I think it was Bobby Marks, maybe a week ago. Last year at this time, there were, not even at this time, but after the deadline, there were, I don't know, I'll have the number wrong, 53 trades.
Yeah.
This year, there's been 1. Well, it's catching up. And today there'll be, and there might even be just smaller filler deals. There still might be the Giannis big one. There was one this morning, a smaller one that just happened with Io DeSumno.
Boy, I mangled that when I said it during the break.
And it looks like there's more to that. Minnesota traded Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, and 4 second-round picks to Chicago for DeSumno and Julian Phillips.
Why is it that deal? Honestly, I haven't really been upset about anything. Why is it that deal? I really wanted the Kings to somehow get a chance at Rob Dillingham.
Yeah, it's also curious why they're moving on, but yes. And then Chicago's made 800 trades.
They really have.
So they've gutted their roster.
Atlanta has gutted their roster.
Yeah. And then even Washington, hearing about their plan yesterday was, I mean, to me, it's a strategy.
It is definitely one of the strategies of all time.
Basically, they're saying, oh, no, we believe that a Trae Young and Anthony Davis tandem, which in theory is very good, but we may not see it this year because, wink, wink, they probably would have as many losses as possible. But then, when next year starts, if they get a top 5 pick, going with Sarr, George and a few other guys they have there, and then AD and Trae Young. It's like, boom, here we go. We're going for it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what a quick flip of being one of the worst teams for a couple years to here we go. We're going.
Am I wrong to think that and this is maybe a gettable one, but I feel like, again, we don't know how the draft's going to go for them. But this team, forget the draft coming up, which I know is a big forget.
Talking about the Wizards?
I'm talking about the Wizards. I feel like their ceiling with that team is like a 4 seed.
Yeah, like pie in the sky, like a healthy AD
Pie
for
in the sky.
65 games. We'll give him 65, which feels high.
Right.
And Trae Young hasn't always been hurt. He'll play.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a 50 and 32,
with Tatum
4
and
seed.
Brown back, Halliburton back, the Knicks, whatever they are, some other teams will tweak.
And I want to be clear. I think when you go back, I was reading it was yesterday. I was reading this article about when, I forget who the two guys are, basically the two gentlemen that came in and like took over the Wizards front office a couple years ago. And like what they have churned out of that is honestly, it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
We all talk about the Sam Prestis of the world, and we should. It's really phenomenal what they've done on paper.
Yeah.
This just seems like, God, you did all this work. Are you pulling out of rebuilding a little early?
Yeah, because like the AD part, I'm like, ooh, and then they really didn't give up that much because the pick where it was,
Yeah.
like, okay, it's buying him very low, but I'm like, it's still AD. Like,
yeah.
I'm
It's also the money that goes with him, too.
Yeah, and I'll be more surprised, honestly, if that game number is higher than half, than 41. Like, if it is good for him and them,
Right.
but history says it won't be.
I would love nothing more than to see some tweets or read a think piece in like 4 years where it's like, no one's talking about it, but Anthony Davis has actually averaged 71.5 games a season over the last 4 years. Remember when he was street clothes?
I don't think we'll see that.
I don't think we will.
I'm not rooting
either.
for that.
No.
I just don't think we'll see it.
I had a friend of a friend that one of their friends was on the Dallas staff. This is a couple months ago. And I don't know, maybe you and I did talk about that. I don't know, did we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was like Anthony Davis is not healthy a lot.
They were questioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, this is a little extra soft.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that could also have to do with situation.
Right.
Like, how many games did Anthony Davis has he missed that he would play if they were in a good spot?
And obviously, it's Nico's no longer there, but you go, that's 1 year removed from a trade that nobody seemed to like. And, okay, you're going to get ripped for the trade regardless, but you're like, if you close your eyes, you go, all right, if a healthy AD and Kyrie and they got Cooper Flag, like, it might.
I think KD and what I see, Kyrie and AD played 2.5 quarters together total. Yeah.
You're like, I could see where it would be better.
Yes.
And then here they are.
Let me ask you a question, true or false? Without reasoning, with reasoning, but don't take all the... True or false, the Dallas Mavericks are in a better position right now than they were the day before they traded Luka Doncic.
Maybe true.
I think it is. Let me backtrack. I think
saving a lot in food.
I think it 100% could be true. 100%. They got to do some things.
Yeah, they do, and they can, and they're building around a very good player. I guess my hesitation was Luka did get them to the finals, so I know he did it. He can be done, but
yeah, it's.
But they're in a better position than they were with AD. You know what? After the trade.
Absolutely. But man, if they didn't get that Cooper Flag luck,
oh my goodness,
this conversation right now. Like, the Luka trade is going to end up getting a little bit whitewashed, I think, depending on what the Mavs do. And it could honestly eventually morph into the following take. Nico Harrison screwed up, but in the end, it was the most beneficial screw-up of all time, and the Mavericks were able to fall backwards into a title contender.
Would it ever change? Let's say Dallas doesn't become that title contender, but if Luka never won an MVP and the Lakers never won a championship with him,
I think partially.
I mean, he's still going to be one of the greats.
Right? He is.
Tracking all that,
but it's tough to say right now. But I have, since he came in the league, I've never forgotten. We've all gone over the whole Vlade thing and the mistake and all that. I really need to see what Luka's like between like 30 and 34. I have that bookmarked in my head. Like, is he going to start getting really injured? Or is he going to stop playing? Is he going to have weight issues and all that? Because that was one of the big thoughts. Again, should have picked him.
Right.
But still. Number 2, please. 3 for madness.
Question 2.
Oh, by the way, shout out to one of my English soccer friends that follows me who sent me the screenshot yesterday from some English betting site. And he said, "This is your fault, Dave, for getting me into this stupid sport," meaning the NBA. This dude had what's called the money line, meaning you just have to pick the winner. Don't worry about odds. He had the Celtics, the Bucks, the Spurs, and the Kings. He used a £1, not dollar, free bet. Had the Kings won last night, it would have returned £5,127.83 or pence, which is basically like, I think it's around $5,700. Wow. Which honestly, picking the Celtics over the Rockets, the Bucks over the Pelicans, the Spurs over the Thunder without SGA, and the Kings over the Grizzlies at home.
Why would that net that?
That's exact, Jason. He sent me the screenshot. I don't think he's a Photoshopper. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, why would it net those types? Oh, I'm sorry. He also had, he had the Minnesota Timberwolves over the Raptors, which they did win by 2. Here's the thing about that. I wonder if this affected the odds. I think it had been 22 years since the Timberwolves won in Toronto. Right. Okay, fine. So he's got a 5-team parlay. I must be missing something because that seems like awfully high odds, and you shouldn't gamble. That's why you shouldn't gamble, kids. Yeah. Anyways, question 2, please, Chris.
The Sacramento Kings' longest losing streak in the Sac era is 12 games back in the 97-98 season. Is that streak in serious jeopardy?
First off, let's just start by saying it's in jeopardy. Now let's see if it's in serious jeopardy.
We're at 10.
And then finally, is it in Wheel of Fortune?
We know what the next 2 are.
All right. They're 100% losing on Saturday to Cleveland.
There's a game before that, though.
Yeah. That's the tricky one.
Clippers just got embarrassed last night.
They did, but also, they traded Harden and Garland's not playing. They're a little bit. They're
down to Kawhi and Zubac.
I know.
John Collins and Brook Lopez and
Okay, so, but here's the key here. When you say is the streak in serious jeopardy, is tying the streak in serious jeopardy? Yes. However, I think if you ask me right now, will the Kings break their record? They've got the Clippers, I think the Clippers will win, but if you told me the Kings beat them, I'm going to be like, oh, God. Cleveland, they should get their asses kicked, but, hey, they've had some luck against Cleveland. But then they go on Monday and they take on the Pelicans in New Orleans, and the Pels are in full tank mode, even though apparently their front office thinks they have a playoff-style team and everybody was off limits. And then they have Utah following that. New Orleans would be the record breaker. I'm going to say it's in serious jeopardy, but I don't think it'll get broken.
I think that game will be interesting for multiple reasons because New Orleans is also with 40 losses. One more win than the Kings.
Yeah.
So they are down there right at the bottom, and they have 3 matchups left. They've yet to play New Orleans.
Yes.
They've played 3 times. If you're in the, hey, it's better off to lose, who plays in that game for each team will be something to watch. And I hate that. I hate it.
Yeah.
But it's a reality.
It is a reality. There's just going to be some tankaroni.
Yesterday, we talked about Scott Marsh on the show when we had Eric Castleton here. He and I were talking about something about the lottery. And this is his suggestion, and I don't think it's a bad one at all. What do you think about, for the tank? The league is bothered by tanking.
Yes.
The concept of it.
Yes.
They've tried to redirect the lottery for percentages. What if it was the 14 teams that didn't make it?
Yeah.
This was his thought. Just back to one ping pong ball for everybody.
All 14 have the same chance.
So you still have the play-in teams, but those that don't get in get the one ping pong ball. So it doesn't make a night like the Jazz and Pacers the other night where I think both wanted to lose. Jazz had a bunch of guys out because of the trade. Pacers sat like 6 guys. That's bad. It's just bad for the sport. But at that point, the Pacers we're not making the playoffs. Let's win this game. We don't want to have the worst record.
Are you ping-ponging all 14? And what I mean by that is, are all 14 picks lottery? So is it okay, they got the number 1, they got the number 2?
Yeah, and I think it's better for television, honestly, because they're with the 14th pick, here's the ball, here's the logo. The Raptors, 13th. Whatever. Like, you literally can watch it. We don't need to have a second room.
Yeah.
It's made for television.
I don't hate it.
And then, the first time someone is 14th, that is, I don't know, a 46-win team that just didn't get a number, then get number one, people will be mad. But, like, Dallas was a play-in team that got the number one pick this year.
I might be able to go with something like that, but I think there has to be something. Okay, so for example, like.
But wouldn't that in
yes.
principle avoid tanking?
I think it would avoid. I mean,
some version of it.
The only tanking I can think of is if you're in position 15 and there's 3. But then if you're in position 15, you're in the play-in. So are you really going to give up a play-in chance, right, for 1 and 14? I don't know. I think I would want to add something to it. And I was talking to Scott outside yesterday about this. I remember bringing that up. I also think that there's got to be there. It would be nice to have some sort of thing where, like, okay, Jason, Sacramento Kings get the number one pick next year. They can't get a number one pick for another 5 years. Hey, these guys got the number 2 pick. You can't get a number 2 pick for another. You'll move down one. There's got some sort of limit so that.
But isn't that what the lottery should be? Like, hey, they had lottery luck.
But you could conceivably have
number one like 5 years
Dallas get it, or whoever. I know that doesn't happen. But
yeah, but like if you can't get out of the bot, like you're still not going to enjoy being.
No, I'm with you, but the Kings are the best example. I don't know this to be sure. I want to say since 1985, the Kings have been in the lottery more than any other team in the NBA. That sounds right.
I think it's them or Minnesota. But
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So certainly top 2. Mm-hmm. They have one number 1 pick of all time.
Right.
San Antonio has 3 since Robinson. I think the Cavs have 3, right? Irving, Bennett, LeBron.
Yeah.
Since the mid 90s. Like it's fair in the sense of I don't believe
Wiggins, I think.
If they've had 4, you're 100% correct. That's not fair. But it's
that's
fair.
In the current system.
That's right. And
with
so
a more weighted.
That's what I'm wondering if or maybe you wait. I don't want teams to have consistent luck. I don't want them to be rewarded with consistent lottery luck. I want there to be some sort of like, okay, you got your number 1, which would suck because then of course the Kings would get the number 1, get Purvis Ellison, and then not have a number 1 pick for 5 years.
Yeah, I wonder to me it seems like what the biggest issue for the league is the tanking part of it.
Yes.
So I think it helps alleviate that.
Yeah.
I think, but.
No, you're right.
But the first time the lottery has like a couple of weird years, you're like, man, that team was, like I said, a 45-win team, and they got the number 1 pick, and that other team won 9 games.
I just wish there was a way we had relegation. That would solve all the tanking. It's a perfect solution.
Until we get relegated.
I'm going to say something right now. It's not going to be popular. If the NBA had promotion and relegation, I think things would be a lot different around here.
I think it would be in a lot of organizations.
They'd be a lot different around here.
Yeah, it would be relegated.
Number 3, real quick.
Question 3.
All right, forget all the other compensation.
I like how he's reading it.
If you were the Kings and to make any trade, one part of the return was Jakob Poeltl or Ja Morant, which one would you do?
By the way, I took a picture of my banana this morning like I told you yesterday.
Hey, you should not be sharing that.
That's Too brown?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The right side.
I told you.
The other 2 are okay.
See?
Yeah. Too brown for what?
Well, we talked yesterday about, no, not for bread.
There's no such thing.
Too brown to eat raw. Remember I told you?
2 left are perfect.
Yeah, the 2 left are good. The 4 on the right are brown. They're very brown.
That's like a couple more days, and then you're in prime banana bread territory.
The 2 on the left they're like.
I would make something else probably out of the ones on the right, like banana blueberry pancakes.
Yeah.
The 2 on the left are fine to me. That's good though. I wouldn't wait on that. I'd eat that.
This has a day left for me, max.
It's ready.
Yeah.
Basically, it's would you rather have
Hey Kelly
Poeltl or would you rather have Ja?
I would rather have
Forget
Ja.
all the compensation.
I would rather have Ja.
Just the better player.
He's the better player. He has a higher upside, and I think he's more movable. I'm not thinking this is what with the Kings. I'm not thinking about how he affects them on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm saying I think he's the more flippable guy and the more distressed asset. So, anyways, we will give you let me reset. We're going to have all your trade deadline updates. Something breaks, we'll have it immediately, and that counts for us, Matt and Kayla, all the way up to Whitey and Allen. There's no breaks in between our shows. We got you covered 6A to 6P for that. We'll have instant reaction. And coming up, we'll talk with Sam about it at 8. You're going to want to stay tuned for that anyways, because we're going to go over some of the stuff that is and isn't happening, wasn't real, and probably dealing specifically with trying to get to the got some info, did some digging on the Wizards' offer to the Kings for Sabonis, and got a little more specific there. So we'll talk about that as well. Kelly Brothers, he's good at business. He joins us next.
This is Bill Cartwright. Join us Thursday, February 5th at the Golden One Center for the Sacramento Sports Hall of Fame celebration.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Big tax changes this year could mean a bigger refund, and Jackson Hewitt knows how to get you your biggest. You'll get $100 just to try us. That won't make you filthy rich, but definitely gas plus groceries rich. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back, which would make you low-key loaded. Or at least wealthy adjacent? Go with our trusted pros and get $100 to switch. Rest easy. Jackson Hewitt's got your taxes. Guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
High Voltage Live boxing action returns to the venue on March 7th as Uppercut Promotions presents Thunder Showdown 4, a stacked lineup featuring polished pros for a night of exhilarating boxing action you won't want to miss. Scheduled fighters include Sacramento locals Edgar Perez, Christopher Estep, and Sergio Gonzalez, as well as Bay Area fighters Dante Kirkman, Braulio Ceja Navarro, and Kyle Lakalale. Thunder Showdown 4, coming March 7th to the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Fight card subject to change.
Valentine's Day is coming, and here at Madison Avenue Florist, we have all the favorites. Over 60 variety of roses alone. We've been on the corner of College Oak and Madison for 40 years. Voted Best of Sacramento. Come on in, we'll show you why. Order now and mention this ad and get 10% off any order over $80. Order early for the best selection and delivery options. Madison Avenue Florist, for when the moments matter. MadisonAvenueFlorist.net.
Joining us now on Sports Sense, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with Cap Trust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. Cap Trust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning. Here's Kelly Brothers.
Kelly Brothers joining us as he does each and every Thursday. That's how you know the weekend's coming, Jason.
That's right. Almost here.
Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
I'm doing good, my friends. Good to see you guys.
You too.
You look well. You look well.
Hey, so do you.
I did pass by the Vegas site of the A's Stadium yesterday.
Oh.
And, work is going on. Work is happening.
How'd it look?
Cranes are up.
Yeah.
It looks like there's stuff going on. That's all.
Okay.
I'll say.
Well,
But,
well.
no, I mean it's a great location. Fantastic location, and it'll do well.
Let me ask you before we get started, Kelly. I don't often do this, but this is a curveball I think you can hit out of the park. You're all things finance. You're good at business, good with money. I just have a personal question. I just came into some cash yesterday, as a matter of fact, and it's one of those like, what do you do with it? Like, where do you put it? So, was folding my jeans and I found a $20 and a $5 bill that I don't remember putting it in there. So $25 in I didn't know I had bonds, stocks, maybe invest in a convenience store. What do you think?
I'd give it to your wife. That is
actually the correct answer. That's why I asked Kelly. He's absolutely right. Hey, sweetheart, here you go.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Just cuz.
Go crazy.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Just cuz.
Just cuz. Well, a lot more than $25 is going back and forth in the Super Bowl this weekend. From what I understand, these things make a little money.
No, they do. And, it's just Joe Pompliano does a great job writing about sports business, but he kind of broke down the arrangement between the NFL and the host city. And it's very one-sided. The NFL gets everything. I mean, they get everything for free. They get the stadium for 30 days before and 24 days after. They get all of the tickets. They get everything. There's all these qualifications about what the stadium has to have and at what degree it has to have a roof. But they get they set the ticket prices. They get 100% of the ticket revenue. In case you're wondering, each team gets 17.5% of total tickets available. The Niners, the host team, get 5% of the total tickets available. The host city must provide the NFL with 3 championship-level 18-hole golf courses and 2 top-quality bowling alleys free of charge for charity events.
That is awesome.
Who knew?
That is great.
Yeah.
That is great.
The host city must cover all sales tax. So the NFL doesn't pay any sales tax whatsoever. So the host city has to either get it waived or has to cover it. They send 180 people to the city that NFL does, 180 people 18 months before the game, and the host city has to cover all of their charges for hotel, for meals, for everything else. The NFL also gets 50% of the luxury suite. So, and of course, I think last year we talked about how they get the music for free as well. I mean, the halftime show does not get paid. They will pay for production costs up to a certain amount, but Mr. Bunny will not be getting paid.
It might be semantics here, Kelly, but we all know the regional part of this where we say host city. I mean, technically it's in Santa Clara. Are they getting the benefits of this? It's at San Francisco where a lot more of the non-game stuff operations are going. How is that kind of divided out between those two areas?
And from what I've been reading, Jason, it's been a little bit of a disaster with events going on in San Francisco and Santa Clara. And depending on the time of the event, it could take you an hour and 45 minutes to get between one and the other. So that's been a little tough. And we know that's been a problem. Not a problem, just, they're showing bumper shots of the Golden Gate Bridge, which is not even 50 miles from where Levi's Stadium actually resides. So, but I'm sure it'll be a great weekend. The weather is looking good. The NFL, I mean, they're the big dog in the game, so they can dictate the terms, and cities still want the Super Bowl to come to their area because of all the money that they make in other ways.
Just real quick here, I can only go on last year, but according to this site for New Orleans, where last year's Super Bowl was, it gave a total, well, let's see, $82.7 million in state and local tax revenue, $395 million in wages generated for Louisiana workers, $658 million in total spending by visitors and vendors, 9,787 local jobs supported and or created, a total of $1.25 billion total statewide economic impact. And again, I don't know if that's, everyone skews numbers. I don't know how much of that isn't being sucked out of there with this, with the concessions and all that. But obviously, let's put it this way. With everything Kelly just told us about that, which is crazy, the deal the NFL gets. I've never heard of a potential host city being like, no thanks. It's just too much. We're good. We're good without the Super Bowl. So obviously there's some cash being made on all sides. And we're paying.
Yeah, there's still a chance we can hold it at Hughes Stadium. I believe that. Yes, to the core of my bones. Actually, next year will probably be even bigger because I believe next year is the first year they're going to do this on President's Day weekend, right?
Yes.
So in other words, it becomes a 3-day weekend. So next year might be even bigger. Believe it or not.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Unbelievable.
Let's mention with the Olympics starting this weekend, guys, I just wanted to bring up a really interesting kind of a donation that was made. So there's a billionaire named Ross Stevens, and he's giving $100 million to the committee. But here's the way it's going to break down. All of the athletes are getting a nice little piece of financial security out of this. So, and this, by the way, is Olympics and Paralympics. He does not differentiate between the two, but each athlete gets $100,000 at age 45 or 20 years after their first qualifying Olympic appearance, whichever comes later. And another $100,000 is set aside for them as a guaranteed benefit to their families after they are gone, no matter when that happens. So $100,000 to them, after their competition days are done, and $100,000 to their families after they pass. So just a small piece of kind of financial security for some of these athletes.
Wow. And that's like active now, like for athletes from here on out? Or?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
It starts as of the Olympics, which start this Friday in Italy. It begins right then. And again, it is for Olympians and for para-Olympians as well. He's not differentiating between the two.
Well, maybe we can get Chris to watch the Olympics again.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Well, I mean, I think what it means is it's time for all of us to try out for the luge. That's what it means, because there's some serious money in it.
No
That's
luge,
$200,000.
no bobsled, and especially not the skeleton.
Yeah.
Where
That's
they're
face first?
Face first.
Man.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, my God.
Not
That'd be
doing
tougher than hockey. Yeah.
That's what this just in. Ice is hard.
Yeah.
And I don't want my
You're
face.
going fast.
Yeah, you're going incredibly fast. Can't be good for the vertebrae.
Why is that guy on the brakes?
Right? Exactly. Hello. All right.
So, guys, just so you know, we were in Vegas to celebrate my brother's 60th birthday, and took him out for a nice dinner, and we went to see Def Leppard at Caesars.
Hey, they've got the residency there.
They're great.
I was looking at the playlist. They got Animal and Love Bites and Hysteria and like. Yeah.
Oh no! Rock On by David Essex. They played a Depeche Mode song. But what was cool? You know what's interesting about it to me from a business standpoint? The graphics were unbelievable, and I think the Sphere has raised the game for all of these acts. And of course, if you're in a residency as opposed to a one-shot deal, you're going to put more money into it because you're going to be there for 30 or 40 nights. So anyway, great show. Fun, 48 hours is just enough in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you all. I know you always tell it straight. Obviously, you're a Def Leppard enjoyer. I am as well, Jason. I think you are too.
I went and saw him last year.
That's right.
At the venue, they were great.
I was just gonna ask, like, how's the voice? How?
I thought great. What do you think, Kelly?
It was really good. They're on the high notes, as all of us would need once we hit that age.
Yes.
I think there's a little augmentation / the other guys are singing some of the high notes now.
Gotcha. McCartney did the same thing.
But
he did.
But it doesn't take an ounce from the show for me. It doesn't take from me. Not in the least.
Gotcha.
So they still finished with Hysteria, and of course some Sugar on Me, Rock of Ages, Pyro. Photograph. So a great show, even as they adjust for age.
In case you guys were wondering, by the way, Personal Jesus was the Depeche Mode song they played. They've been playing
at
their events as well.
And they played some other song they haven't played since the 90s.
Yeah.
Overall,
show. They hadn't played it forever.
White Lightning.
I saw this a couple days ago, and I saw the set list, and I swear to God I had this thought. I saw Personal Jesus on the set list, and I was like, is there another Personal Jesus song? That's got to be the Depeche Mode version, but I don't think there's another one. Yeah.
My favorite, I wish they did more of it. When they play Photograph, they still show all the video and pictures of them in the 80s.
Wow. Yeah.
All of them. It's just crazy. Their drummer had two arms.
I was going to say, just in case people don't know, as we go to break here, guess what? They're a rock band, and their drummer has an arm.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe it's not a full-length movie. How do you do that?
It's honestly insane. Kelly, we appreciate you. Have a wonderful
weekend.
weekend.
Over and out.
All right. Take care. Talk to you next week. Oh, man. I wouldn't mind seeing that show.
They were good.
Yeah.
They were. He's right. Like maybe it's not 100% authentic, but it didn't ruin the show.
As long as it's not like I've been seeing some videos like AC/DC.
No.
Boy.
Hey, by the way, I wouldn't even say this is breaking news, but another trade just happened.
Just news?
Yeah, just news.
Okay.
Want it?
Yeah. Hold it together, man.
The Lakers are trading Gabe Vincent and a 2032 second-round pick.
Someone finally bid on Gabe Vincent. Who was it?
To the Hawks for Luke Kennard.
Oh, Luke Kennard. All right. That was one of the – you know what? I got to be honest.
That was a trade.
That was one of the trades.
It happened.
That was one of the trades of the trade season.
Yep. Where were you when it happened?
Where was I when it happened? I'll tell you where I'm going to be. We're going to break. When we come back, don't forget Sam Amick at 8. We were going to do Kings Rewind next. And Chris and Jason have been working really hard on this. During the break, though, we'll discuss Kings Rewind, or do we want a full breakdown of the Gabe Vincent, Luke Kennard
You'll find out.
trade? How does this affect the NBA?
And
how does this affect LeBron's legacy? We'll decide coming up next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes! There's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
In local sports.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
All right, we got to get the Kings Rewind. By the way, we made the decision to go with Kings Rewind instead of the Gabe Vincent breakdown. But I've been waiting to ask. And again, the second time today, I'm putting my head in the lion's mouth. So when we were talking to Kelly was talking about that billionaire that's giving all the money to the athletes and the Paralympics and the Olympics and all that. And Chris like just rolled his eyes, shook his head and rolled his eyes.
I don't get to see that view.
You don't. I did. And I'm so excited to ask.
Uh-oh.
Here's a guy who said, "You know what? This ain't right. I'm gonna do more than just say something. I'm actually gonna do something. And I'm not just doing it for the Olympics where that's all sexy. I'm doing it for the Paralympics. That's 2 of Olympics, by the way, that we're doing it for a total of 3 Olympics. Doing that. The Olympics and the Paralympics." And Chris rolls his eyes. I just want to know the thought behind the eye roll.
The nonprofit making billions of dollars still can't pay its athletes.
You're talking about the IOC?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're not rolling your eyes at the billionaire?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You'll allow it.
I'm also not patting the billionaire on the back.
Why?
Why is he so? Oh, because he's got $1 billion.
No.
If I had $1 billion, I'd give it away too.
No, well, that's you. No, shouldn't we in this world, if somebody does something good, no matter how great or small, especially something that's not very popular, you're not seeing a ton of that going around, shouldn't we, it doesn't mean we have to say, here's the Nobel Prize, pal, but shouldn't we say, hey, good for you. And by the way, more people and maybe more billionaires see all the attention this guy's getting. And you know what they do? They go, hey, I want that attention too because I've got an ego. And then they do that. And you know who benefits? The little people.
So it's going to just trickle down.
I don't mean the little people like that, by the way. I mean people that don't have a lot of money.
It's just going to trickle down to them.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, you know, the folk like you people that sit there and you're just like, yeah, he's a billionaire. If I had that. How about like, hey, you know what, dude? That's how you should act.
Like a billionaire?
Should act. No, the billionaire should act more like that. You should act more like that.
Maybe if we didn't have any billionaires, it'd be a lot.
God. I asked for it, by the way. This is all. I'm not even getting upset because I knew I purposely walked into this. It's all right. Chris and his hammer and sickle back there. I'm here rooting for billionaires. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Chris Verlon.
Hi.
Kings Rewind right now. Blarp.
All right, here we go. With the NBA world buzzing because of a whirlwind of high-profile trades, it was actually time to play some basketball Wednesday night at Golden One Center.
Did someone say road trip?
What?
Oh,
What?
I'm sorry, man. My apologies, man. Should I have an apology to you?
This is off to a great start. This is off to a great start. I mean, listen. Look,
I need to try that again. Because,
okay, go ahead.
I mean, with the NBA world buzzing because of a whirlwind of high-profile trades, it was actually time to play some basketball on Wednesday night at Golden One Center.
Did someone say road trip?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. My apologies, man. Should I have an apology to you?
Why is that in there?
I think he's just he's putting two phenomenal clips together and creating entertainment. Chris's views on the world, bad. Chris's entertainment quality, amazing at times. Back to you.
The Memphis Grizzlies were the opponent, and they were one of the teams that made one of those deals as they moved on from former All-Star Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yo, home, smell you later.
Memphis was undermanned, but ready to battle Sacramento, who is currently on a 9-game losing streak.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that.
9-game losing streak?
Nah, 9-game losing streak. Okay. No.
For the Kings, they were welcoming a new face as DeAndre Hunter was making his Kings debut.
Time to play the game.
Head coach Doug Christie would implement his 25th different starting lineup of the season in Game 52.
We fucking switching.
New King DeAndre Hunter got the start, and on the very first possession and his first touch, he launched a corner three, and bingo, he knocked it down.
I mean, people say he was less than a god, but more than a man. You know, like Hercules or something.
Good point.
Yeah, good point right there.
Later in quarter one, Russell Westbrook connected on a three-pointer, and that moved him ahead of Akeem the Dream Olajuwon for 14th all-time on the NBA scoring list.
What the hell? Russell Westbrook?
The Kings also welcomed back Domantas Sabonis to the lineup, and he was killing the Grizz in the paint in his minutes on the floor. So after one quarter, Kings' lead was 3 at 31-28.
Not bad at all.
That's right.
No, it's pretty good.
They're leading.
It's actually pretty good.
Second quarter, Memphis and Sacramento, they go back and forth. And at the half, Memphis owned a 1-point lead after the Kings fouled with just 0.7 on the clock that allowed some free throws to give the Grizz the lead.
Why?
Well,
no, it happened.
Bad call.
Yeah, bad call.
The Grizz stayed tight in the third, or the game stayed tight in the third, with neither team getting any kind of separation. So by the end of the third quarter, it was Kings 91, Memphis 89.
Not bad at all.
Who can it? Not bad at all? What is it? Some secret code?
By the end of the quarter, it was the Kings 91, Memphis 89.
Not bad at all.
Also a great.
Where did the men at work come from?
I don't know, but that was also a really good opportunity if Chris wanted to be really devious to recycle your road trip take. I'm just you asked for him to repeat it.
Did someone say road trip?
He just threw the ball. Jason Ross just threw the ball. Back to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. My apologies, man. Tsunami of apology to you.
Okay. There is an argument to be made that it would be better for each team to lose, but someone was going to have to win, so who would it be?
Now we got it. Now we got it.
Ty Jerome was playing in just his third game for the Grizz after injuries, was on a minute restriction, and that was the only restriction because the Kings could not stop him.
Oh, good for you.
By the way, from the 916, I'm glad they reminded me of this. I said, hey, last night I never heard him play Seven Nation Army and do the chant when Domas scored. Did they play it? I will admit there were two different and ones, and I always listen for the chant.
I don't remember it.
I don't think they did either. Have they? Is he being traded? What else would it possibly be?
Yeah.
Back to you.
Unless there's a limited number of those reps and we're out of them.
Maybe they bought a license and they've used it. No, because he's only played like 19 games this year. So, back to you.
If it wasn't Jerome, it was backup point guard Cam Spencer, who would also hit big shot after big shot late in the game.
I am just green with jealous rage right now.
This begs the question, does this team even need Ja?
What is wrong with you? Why would you do this?
For the Kings, they were mixing in youth and vets, and the best player was Sabonis, but he did not finish the game.
Oh, man.
In the end, the Grizz would light up the scoreboard for 40 in the fourth and beat the Kings by 4.
I can't watch this anymore. It's over. Turn the lights out. Let's get the bulldozers in here and turn this place into a parking lot.
That's a bit much.
That is a bit much.
The Grizzlies have now gone 3-0 versus the Kings this season.
What are you looking at, stupid
bear?
Sacramento now has lost 10 games in a row.
Double
and they're
digits.
closing in on a Sacramento era record for consecutive losses.
No, why are you clapping? No, don't clap.
The Kings remain with the worst record in the NBA as they're now 12-40.
You ask for it, you got it.
Is that the old Toyota theme? Oh, my God. That is the old
Really?
Toyota jingle.
I do not know that. I want to hear that again. The Kings remain with the worst record in the NBA as they are now 12-40.
You ask for it, you got it.
Toyota.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a Northern California
I
thing?
don't. I think
probably
it was a national one.
I don't remember
I
that.
only know this because my dad bought a Toyota truck in like the 80s.
Did he ask for it?
And we went. It was from Roseville Toyota, and they were playing that jingle all over the place. And then everybody who bought a truck, like the family would stand in front of the truck, and then they'd say 1, 2, 3, and you're all supposed to jump in the air because you're happy. And they'd take a picture and give you a calendar, right? And then I was pissed when I got home at my dad because everybody jumped, and my dad just like stuck a leg out.
Come on, where's the effort?
Didn't even try. It's exactly what it was. Hey, everybody jump.
Maybe he wanted free beef and didn't get the beef.
And that's Les Schwab. Anyway, shout out Roseville Toyota.
Yes,
Back
you
to
asked for it. You got it. The bright side might have been an extended run for Kings 2024 lottery pick, Devin Carter, and he looked good.
Mr. Carter.
You say he looked good, but...
Oh, shoot, should I not have said that?
Yeah,
Did
not
those bat
according to
signals go
social
out?
media.
Oh.
He's trash. He sucks. You're high.
Okay. The homestand continues on Friday with the Clippers coming in, and then Saturday it will be the Cavs with the return of Schroeder.
You'll always be with me.
Change the game without even knowing.
And you'll always be my brother.
We know Rewind's a big fan of Schroeder. And Keon Ellis.
Do I know you?
Wow.
So that's what happened last night with the Kings and the Grizz.
Well,
you asked for it.
You know what, though? The good
You
news
got it.
was Eric Hasseltine was there.
He was.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh. This Rewind's getting tough. Hate to see them break a losing streak record.
I mean, it could be a record-breaking year.
Could be.
I've been told from Sun fans that they wish that the team would just go 0-82.
Really? Some fans have
That's
told you
pretty
that?
hardcore. That's pretty hardcore.
Some people.
I would like for them to win some home games. All the road games, lose them.
I kind of felt like last night would have been a nice, like, break the streak. It's 9 in a row. That's a lot. Or 10 in a row. It was 9.
And then start a
It's
new
a
one.
lot. And, you know, they are going to be underdogs tomorrow and Saturday. You get to next week. You're through the deadline, and then you've got the last 26 after the All-Star break and kind of figure out where you want to nestle in the standings.
The funny thing is with this team is we take a break here. With this team as bad as they're on a 231 winning percentage streak. I don't think worst Sacramento team of all time is really in the sights. Isn't the worst one like 16 or 17? Yeah.
There's only one. That was the one that finished less than 20. There's a bunch of teams that won in the 20s, but 17 is the lowest ever.
Sacramento would have to go 5-25 to match. 4-21 to.
Well, what's 5-25 percentage? It's around that, right?
I want to say it's 250, but I don't know what math is.
So it's above what they're playing?
Let's see. That would be what, 25? Nope.
No, it's not 250. It's lower than that.
It's 2. Sorry, no. See, that's what math. Yeah, so they're on pace to be better.
To 18.
Yeah, who are you even talking about, Tank?
Yeah. Are they going to win too much?
Maybe. Let's take a break. When we come back, it's the moment we all wait for. A second time this week, as a matter of fact. Sam Amick of The Athletic. We will go over the trades, the potential trades, and we'll try to shed some light on what didn't happen, what was and was not going to happen, and also what may or may not happen later today as well. You're not going to get a better update than the one we have coming at you next.
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the three. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At InShape, we have a place for every kind of mover. The Sometimer, the early riser, the after-work grinder, the yogi, lifter, bodybuilder, walker, runner, swimmer, spinner, stretcher, rower, climber, jumper, dancer, boxer, sauna seeker, recoverer. Basically, if you walk, lift, stretch, or sweat, you belong at InShape. So whether it's your first time or your first time in a while, start the year strong and join today at InShape.com. Find a location nearest to you.
Hurry in and save big during Honda's President's Day sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Hurry in and save on our best selection of new Hondas. Each is priced to sell now. Folsom Lake Honda is your one-stop Honda shop for great pricing on a giant selection of new CRVs, HRVs, Civics, and Accords with low finance and lease options. Plus, get an instant cash offer for your trade. Get to Folsom Lake Honda or go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
How far do you hit your 7-iron? The answers will tell you which tees to play, according to Josh Sens in Golf Magazine. Deep down, you know you shouldn't be playing from the tips, but it's common for golfers to play from too far back. Aside from higher scores, rounds become a grind and golf becomes much less fun. After several years of research, the USGA unveiled a new data-driven offering to find the proper tees called Best Tees. If you know how far you hit your 7-iron, Best Tees will tell you which tee boxes to play. A typical male golfer should be playing from 6,100 yards and a typical female golfer from 4,400 yards. Most players have a good idea of their 7-iron distance, with average male's distance of 138 yards and average female's of 100 yards. Throw out the occasional perfect shot, which travels more than those distances, and concentrate on your average. This will allow you to reach the vicinity of most greens in regulation and let you hit a variety of clubs on approach shots. Leave your ego at home and give it a chance. You'll have more fun. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
As soon as Sam logs on, we will have him. We always give him crap, but today is this is always a day where
He might have to bounce mid-interview.
Exactly, or pause or take a call or whatever. By the way, no sponsor for the segment that I can think of, but I'd like to make one up right now. The segment brought to you by, I was very disappointed when I walked by a table during the break and saw this, Windex wipes. But Jason, if you look at it, it says Windex electronic wipes. I got excited for about 3 seconds. Like, whoa, you just put it on something and what does it connect to your phone? Do you have an app? It's an electronic wipe.
No, you wipe your electronics.
That's garbage then. Just
Wipe
call
your phone clean.
Call wipes for electronics. I thought maybe they had developed wipes that you could control with an app or something that had a little battery in
There's
there.
an app for
What
that.
are you laughing at?
That's what she...
For like a 1 second, I picked it up and was like, dude, what? And I opened it. And I was
What
like,
kind of space age stuff is
yeah,
this?
right? How did I not see this at CNET or something? Like an electric? No, it's just a freaking wipe.
These things
How great would that be?
Oh, it is doing it itself.
What? Right? If you just take the wipe and drop it on your phone, and then
Now do the TV.
Right.
And the computer.
Garbage. No Sam yet? You think he's on? Well, we probably should know that. Or do we just take a guess?
Sam, are you there?
Sam? All right. Welcoming YouTube guy can put the timestamp now. We're going to get right to it. Joining us right now, brought to you by Windex non-electric wipes from The Athletic. The one, the only, Sam Amick. Sam, good morning.
Good morning, boys. We in coffee mode.
Yeah.
You're going to have to deal for 30 seconds.
Nope, that's...
How is everybody?
We're good, and that's fine. Like we
Busy
said,
day.
we love giving you crap when, something happens or technically goes wrong, but this is always my favorite Sam Amick interview, perhaps, of the year, Deadline Day, Sam, because... as we were telling the audience before you came on, this is where you have carte blanche more than ever before. You got to take a phone call. We get it. You gotta send a text. No problem. It's deadline day. You're on this thing. And let me ask you, Sam, do you have just the one phone, or do you have like the personal phone and then like the NBA burner phone?
Just one phone. I know that's not as mysterious or sexy as your idea, but one phone, just get rolling. I mean, the fun part, and I say fun in air quotes, is that most days on this job, I love being a West Coaster because you can walk, what games are earlier and all that stuff. It's tough on trade deadline day because you wake up to a flurry of activity and communication from NBA people and colleagues who have been rolling a little bit earlier than you. So we're dealing with that a little bit today, but just one phone.
From the business side of things, Sam, from your profession, and you've done this a long time, the percentage of stuff you are pursuing versus, hey, Sam, I got this tip, and people reach out to you and go, hey, check out what this team is doing, or I got some really good intel about this potentially going down. What, how much are you pushing from what you know to others kind of giving you info?
Honestly, Jay, it's changed over the years. I mean, there was a time when I was obsessed with, trying to break as much as I could. And, certainly that's still a worthy, fun part of the job. To Shams' credit, he's dominating that market. I think to answer your question, it becomes like, a game of like going fishing where like you can't catch what you don't go after. So storyline wise, you decide what to prioritize. A lot of times I'm like this year, I'm pretty Giannis heavy, Giannis focused. Last night spent a lot of time there. This morning trying to play catch up there. And it's not just, is he going to get moved? But, one of the things, not to sound like a commercial, but that I like about our place is that we try to get obviously deeper on the whys and the hows. And like even today, when a deal does or doesn't go down, understanding the dynamics behind it. I mean, even this is a small example, but last night had reported that, when the Warriors pivoted to Porzingis, that they just weren't getting any communication from the Bucks on the Giannis front. So even from a human standpoint, you kind of see like, dang, okay, they were getting left on red by the Bucks or ghosted, however you want to put it, and ended up pivoting. Like those are the kinds of details that don't show up in the press release and that you end up, enjoying kind of sharing with the audience.
Sam Amick joining us. As always, I like to just bounce stuff off of you. We'll get right to the Kings here. Sounds like, at least the feeling I have is, barring with the caveat that some GM something might fall through and now they got to triple up their offer. There's always that, but it sounds like the Kings might be done.
Yeah, I agree. I was at the game last night, and obviously Ja Morant was in town, so that was a natural topic of conversation. There's still, it's funny because there's still some national intel, and I say that, realizing the irony of me saying that, but I have this hybrid thing where I live here. Like some other national reporters are still indicating the Kings are in on it. And I'm not saying never say never, but it's a pretty strong, full-throated no thank you that I was getting. And partly because of the player, partly because of what comes with the player, largely because of the lack of willingness on the Grizzlies' part to send draft capital back with the player. So that one seems very unlikely. Toronto, like I reported and others reported, and Dave, you and I talked about it, was seen by the Kings as flatlined yesterday. Pirtle, unless Jakob Pirtle goes to Memphis, then it was a no-go there. Listen, they've got, there's deals to be made, so I wouldn't say there's no chance.
Right.
Levine, can you find somebody to take his money? We'll see. I've heard a few things that could materialize, but nothing that's anything remotely close.
I'm curious on the, you've talked about Giannis, and how I'm going to relate it to the Kings, Sam, would be this, I guess, because, it seems like a clear pivot from the Warriors. If Minnesota, if Miami are still both clearly interested in Giannis, and if one gets him or neither, both have been aggressive. So could there be any kind of play for a DeRozan or a Monk, let's say, for Minnesota, if they come up empty, let's say, on someone like Giannis?
There could be, but as of yesterday, there was, I believe not. No market, no momentum for either one of those guys. DeMar, and Anthony Slater had already put this out there. They're not going to cut DeMar if they still have him at the deadline. He's got the partial guarantee for next year. And then Malik, again, this is, I guess late afternoon yesterday is the latest update I got. But good luck. If you're asking me, Jay, to even remotely think of or figure out what Milwaukee's doing, I'm not doing that because they're a total mystery right now. It's funny. I don't know what decorum is on a situation that's this high profile. Because, there did seem like there was, call it irritation or just inconvenience from some of the other teams involved yesterday. Again, you can't call us back and just let us know what's going on. So Milwaukee is moving in the dark. If I had to handicap it, as of now, there was some chatter last night, like the Warriors were handicapping privately that Miami had the best shot, but I don't know that, I think the consensus is that Giannis is not going anywhere. So when it comes to guys like Malik or DeMar, who knows? I do think there's a small chance that the Bucks, it's nuts, but they're going to potentially try again to, push this thing to the summer. And not only would the offers get better, but they could try again to paint a picture for Giannis that, hey, we can access 3 first-round picks. We should have a really good draft pick. Maybe we turn that into something, a veteran of some kind. So they might be operating on 2 tracks. And I'd be surprised if they make a bigger move like those guys with their salaries now.
Sam Amick of The Athletic with us. And I want to go back to a lot of chatter here amongst Kings fans about, what they hear and see. Looking for more moves than just the Keon Ellis one. There was a lot of chatter, as you mentioned, about Sabonis to Toronto. And then reports had yesterday, before the Anthony Davis trade, obviously, that Washington had inquired and, in fact, had dangled the Chris Middleton deal or something like that, and the Kings turned it down. Sniffing around, it sounds like, and I'm happy to be corrected here, but it sounds like the framework of that was Middleton. The first-round pick that everyone was talking about, I believe, was going to be the Thunder's pick, which is almost certainly going to be pick 30, keeping in mind the Kings will likely pick 31, 32, 30, somewhere in that area. So that first-round pick, air quotes, was pick number 30, Middleton, and then I don't have clarity on who, but I think there was another player involved that they didn't like the money that was extending the next, I think, 2 or 3 years. Does any of that sound familiar? It sounds like the offer did happen, but just didn't sound attractive enough to Scott Perry.
No, I mean, this is you're just flexing now, Dave. You
No.
already know the idea.
I'm making sure. I'm
just kidding you.
I'm
No, because
bouncing.
I told you yesterday I didn't push that much on. Like by the time I got the Washington intel, it was already gone. So I didn't push on what it had been. The only notes I had was that it just wasn't enough from the Wizards. But no, I mean those details track, they make sense. And I think that interest clearly wasn't at the level of Toronto's. So it's weird. There's been some people with the Toronto scenario, not to pivot to that one, but who, like really close to the situation, who have the whole time insisted, like, why are you guys talking about this? It's not real. It's not happening. And, I think that's because they assumed there's no home for Jakob Poeltl. But the Toronto interest has been seemingly more than Washington, and the Wizards thing obviously didn't happen.
Talk with Sam Amick of The Athletic, as we do each and every Thursday. Sam, I know I'm going to get the timeline screwed up here, but I think you, one of your pieces here in the last day and a half or so, had a little blurb in there about Zach LaVine's camp, and basically that LaVine and his group intends to opt in, which overall I don't think is shocking, but I think it is newsworthy because that can affect him, can affect the Kings going forward. What did you learn about that, and just kind of what that could be for his future with this team?
I mean, everybody assumed it for quite some time. The fact that, that people who are allowed to share such info were willing to is, probably a signal, so that, I mean, as kind of, challenging as things have been in Sacramento, there's certainly, if there's worse places to be basketball wise, and if you are trying to maintain some control, and maybe scare off teams that you're not interested in, then you make sure that everybody knows that they got to pay the freight for next year too. This is not a rental until the summertime. So, and even, this part gets forgotten a lot in the trade discussions, like just the human action of having to relocate and move. If it's not to a better situation, that's a major inconvenience. So yeah, I mean, beyond that, that's it. I mean, he's just one of the many guys in today's NBA that certainly doesn't mean he doesn't have anything to offer. He's a good player. Not as good as the Kings had hoped for, and not as good as his salary would indicate, and that's obviously the rub.
No buyout of DeRozan, no buyout of LaVine. Do you think, and this is a tough one, Sam, because you don't know that nobody can know the landscape, but the prevailing thought is that Zach LaVine's value increases next year as a $45-ish million expiring. Do we still live in that world where that's a real thing, where it will increase next year, or is that, in your opinion, overrun?
No, I think that's true.
Okay.
I mean, it's and it's even more true at next year's trade deadline, right? Where he can then become, like, let's say Milwaukee had a decent team, just, and Giannis was still on it, and the chatter was around them and LaVine. Like, that's just a much easier calculus. Like, hey, we really want to pop in these playoffs. So, let's go rent this guy for half a year. And then, and then if it works out, then maybe we cut a deal on the back end. Sorry, something's coming through. That's interesting.
Yeah,
the worst part is I can't share it. Sorry.
I love it.
Share with the class.
What about
Sam.
20 questions?
Yeah.
if we guess, just
exactly.
confirm.
Eastern or Western Conference? Go ahead. Sorry, we interrupted.
I'll hit on this. I'll hit on the topic. It's already been out there, at 6 degrees of Giannis. I'm obviously focused on that. It's if he stays, which is seeming very, very possible, very likely. This is the trickiest part of the NBA is like the Bucks are incentivized to tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Giannis is going to be ready to go again from this calf injury at some point in the not too distant future. And then you're going to have, it's like as if all this angst isn't enough. We are probably running into another little mini drama conflict over like Giannis wanting to play and the Bucks wanting him to sit. That was the thing we're looking at. And it's just like this saga's probably going to just drag on, which is kind of wild.
Couldn't they conceive? I mean, I'm asking just in a whatever world. Couldn't they conceivably say, Giannis, how about this? Why don't you take your wife and your kids and why don't you go rehab in Greece or somewhere beautiful for the rest of the year? And you don't have to stick around. We don't want you to play, but you also don't have to stick around here and travel with the team and sit on the bench and go absolutely nuts because it's torture because you want to be out there. Or is that some sort of, violation?
No, I mean, the thing that, and this could be a fun radio topic even beyond Giannis. Like, how do fans feel about the fact that, and this is pretty widely known, a player like Giannis is known to care. Like, he's very cognizant of his entire body of work. And I know that we have the rings culture, right, where that's all we talk about. But sitting for the last 30 games takes, if he's going to average 30, it takes a chunk of points off his all-time scoring kind of progress. It takes his overall stats. And he's not alone here. Like, my goodness, the Russell Westbrook show that's happening in Sacramento last night, he's 14th on the three-point list or whatever it was. And that stuff matters. Like, so players, especially a guy who has dealt with a lot of health stuff like Giannis, are going to look at it and say that we are like, there's finite amount of time for me to play. Like, even if the games don't matter as much as I wanted them to, I'm a healthy basketball player. Like, get out of my way. I want to play basketball. And I think that's going to be his stance.
Yeah, and to a much lesser extent, Sam, I'm certainly not comparing the Kings players to Giannis, but aren't the Kings in a similar spot with Sabonis, if he's still here past the deadline, if DeRozan, if Levine, where we all kind of agree their value would probably go up next year at the deadline, but there's incentive to not win as many games. That's just for the rest of this year. And then if they're all still here to start next year, the trade deadline's, a year away. That's a lot of basketball between now and then to try to figure out how to navigate these quality veterans that aren't working out as well as everyone had hoped.
Yeah. DeMar and Russ are the ones that, like, as far as like historical record in production and competing, like, those guys are chipping away at their own legacy every single day. And when they're old and gray, it's, they're not going to get lost in the weeds over what percentage of my production came during meaningless games. That's just not how we think. You just look back and say, oh, that's pretty cool. This is where I was. For a guy like Giannis, it's like literally you're going, all right, I'm trying to be remembered as a top 15 player of all time. Like, that's what he's trying to do. So yeah, that is the struggle. And that is, you make me think, Jay, of a video that I saw yesterday that was pretty great. David Locke, longtime voice of the Utah Jazz and a guy who has obviously covered their rebuild the last couple of years. When they traded for Jaren Jackson Jr., he did a really funny video where he's screaming and yelling about how, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but like the ding dong, the witch is dead. Like, we can get back to playing basketball. Like, the games matter. We get to root for the team. You don't root for losses. You don't like, and it kind of captured the unnatural spirit of whether you call it tanking or rebuilding or whatever. And from a fan standpoint, and David is, an unabashed fan too, it really showed you like this dude for the last couple of years has been getting paid for the Utah Jazz and quietly miserable knowing that it's just going to take time for the games to matter again. And now is fired up that they could just go compete.
To your point about Westbrook and DeRozan, and I agree with you, they don't care where they're getting their point. You're getting your points, your rebounds, your assists, you're chipping at that legacy. Jason had asked earlier when you talked about next year. And really, also, by the way, the rest of this season.
Yeah.
And it very much sounds like once this trade deadline is over, at least the feel I get is they're really going to lean into the youth, lean into those minutes. I know this sounds silly on the surface, but now if this year and next year you start getting guys like DeRozan and Westbrook getting, 15 minutes a game, do you jump up on a situation where they're like, actually, we'd rather not play than get 10, 15 minutes a game because guess what? Here go my averages. Here go my averages now and in the career, and that matters, and I need 25 to 30 or nothing at all. It's a long way of me asking, Sam, are there potential I want out issues on the horizon if they're not moved?
I can see that for sure. Even the intel about DeMar not getting cut, admittedly, was not coming from DeMar's people. So, you're doing my homework for me here going, maybe I should need to make sure and check with DeMar's people and see how hard they might push if they're not happy with things. Yes, all those things matter. One of my favorite guys I ever covered and who always, kind of famously got along well with was Kevin Martin. And Kevin was certainly, at times accused of being hyper-focused on his stats. And, you hear stories about him grabbing the box score mid-game and looking at where he was at and stuff like that. And it's just like, he wasn't alone. Like these guys all know their numbers. So yeah, that stuff matters. And that's where, this whole situation's messy and they got to keep navigating it.
So, Sam, in the bigger picture, not even Kings related, but all league wide, I think Dave and I said, 10 All-Stars have been traded. It was seemingly going to be a quiet deadline. It certainly has not been, and there might be more action here in the next 3.5 hours. Just what's your overall take on, everybody's looking for picks. There's been teams gutting the Bulls, and a lot of teams have done this, but just what's kind of caught your attention, what has already happened at this deadline?
Yeah, we're burying the lead here. The whole interview should have begun with Dave, doing a mea culpa over his whole, what's wrong with the CBA? There's no activity.
It's true.
It's boring.
You're right. No, you're right. I did tweet this out yesterday. I said that today the trade deadline is trying to beat the allegations, and it's working. Yeah. Full hands up, man. I loved it.
I always say that because you kept hitting me with that question. I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, call Adam Silver.
I've been trying to get Adam Silver. What's Mike Bass? Mike, I have a trail of emails, Sam, with Mike Bass. There's 2 email trails I have the longest. One, it's my applications for Masters tickets in the lottery. And
how's that going?
Not about as good as my request for Adam Silver, who Mike is always kind. He always returns the email. He's always very nice.
I'll get back to you.
14 years. It's usually let's see how the season goes. At some point, it's been a while since he's been on. I think we're in year 14, Sam, of trying to get Adam on the show. So back to you.
As someone who deals with Mike on a regular basis, I would highly recommend that you push harder, be meaner, and just for fun, see how that works. Because I love him, but he'll bark back. So find that side of him too.
Hey, Mike, Sam told us to tell you you're a piece of garbage.
Get on it, pal. It's been 14 years. You're pissing Sam off. Okay. All right. Well, that's Sam Amick of the F1.
But Dave, you got the trade deadline you wanted. Maybe there's more coming.
Yes.
Your Kings are not as active as you want, but
it's not over.
I might be. I'm not going to say I'm the one guy in town, but I'm one of I think 7 guys in town that are like, it's exciting to have trades. I'd like them, but they got 2 years on this. I'm not.
They don't have to figure it all out today.
They don't. I don't want them to get – it's going to take a while for the reputation to go away. And I I'd rather not get pennies on the dollar and wait and be like, oh, like it's Christmas, you know.
I know we're about to go.
Yeah.
So this is like, not to drop this at the last second.
Ooh, but you will.
What are your quick thoughts on like the business side of things in terms of whatever pressure might exist for them to speed this thing up? Because watching the game last night and the crowd was just, it was very sparse early on. And sometimes covering this league, we are not good enough at tracking things like, are the season ticket holders renewing? How bad is it? That's to hear you talk about the timeline, Dave. You wonder like how long can they hold the line before somebody comes in and says, all right, I mean, honestly, like we need a John Moran in the building. We need something.
Sam, to your point, I mean, I'm there with you last night, and I think you're spot on. Just like it's Kings and Grizzlies, the game in the big picture, not a whole lot of meaning, but there was no buzz, no electricity in the game at all. Like there's just none in the building.
Like DeAndre Hunter is a brand new player,
Yeah.
and I usually these Kings fans are like the sky could be falling, and they still make sure that a new King feels the love. And they tried, but there just weren't that many people there. It was no buzz at all, like you said.
I would say two things, and without getting myself in trouble here, but they're both true. I would say number one, I think that this fan base is incredibly savvy and basketball smart, as much or more than any other fan base. I think this is this franchise's last chance to get it right with these fans. I think if there's a shortcut move, I think if there's a interference from above, I think if there's if they were to do a couple of quick things to try to get in, I think it would become incredibly toxic in this town. And somebody might say, well, it is right. And no, it's not. I mean toxic. I mean toxic, like national news toxic. That being said, and this is where I'm going to sound like a shill, and I don't care.
Clip that audio.
they got people like me have been asking this team to do a no shortcuts full rebuild now for years instead of being on the stupid treadmill. And by all accounts, it appears that they are doing that, or at least beginning to do that. And the fans are voting with their feet, which is their right. It is costing them real money. It is costing them attendance, and it's not good. So I want it, just as I'm always the guy that wants to, Sam, I have no problems criticizing the team. But I also want to kind of encourage them, like, keep it up. Like, I'm not asking fans to go out there. You do what you want with your hard-earned money. But, like, I appreciate that so far they haven't made any stupid win-now moves, and I want them to continue that. But I think fans can sniff a win-now or a financial move. So to answer your question, my faith, my hope is that this team is as bad, about as bad next year as it is this year, because that tells me that they're doing those right things. But hey, man, we've been covering this team a long time, right?
Well, then I'll leave with this, and apologies to Fresh on the mic for taking a stray here. Then I would propose that the one thing that needs to go away, and this cracked me up last night, was getting on the mic and screaming at the top of his lungs that let's show the Memphis Grizzlies what a real loud arena sounds like.
Oh.
And they're not the only team that does that, but it's like, we probably need to retire. That's fine.
Should we put the beam on layaway?
Oh, that's a whole discussion. I've had that talk with people.
Okay. All right. Sammy.
I mean, it's a tough thing to say goodbye to, but
it is.
The jokes at this point write themselves in terms of is it still working? Is it rusty? But I will say, man, when they win, it's still got a pretty cool effect. I mean, I'll leave sometimes right after the game and always get, a little smile on my face when you see the kids and the families that aren't leaving yet, and they're literally looking up to the sky like Santa Claus is about to cross the clouds, just waiting for that beam to go on. So, we'll see.
Yeah, remember the kiddos. They don't care about salary cap and aprons and all that. They just want licorice and popcorn and see the damn beam. You're damn right. Yeah. Sam Amick of The Athletic on a very, very busy trade deadline day. And, of course, follow Sam. He will have, along with his team, all the information as it comes in. Sam, we appreciate you, especially twice this week on a very busy week. We'll talk to you next Thursday.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
be good. Have a good weekend.
Appreciate you. Why did I just turn my mic off?
You were saying
like I was hanging
yourself.
up on it.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, take care.
You did. Good job.
Thanks to the powers that be for letting us go a little bit long with Sam Amick, as always. That is available and will be shortly on both the Sactown Sports app and the Sactown Sports YouTube site, which you should already be liking and subscribing and turning on the notifications and all that fun stuff. 1-800-920-1140 is your phone number, 916-339-1140. We'll pause and look at some football in about 1 minute. 4 Down Territory is next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
If your business depends on reliable vehicles, it's time to upgrade your fleet at myelkgrovechevrolet.com. We specialize in fleet pricing, bulk discounts, and fast approvals, so your team stays on the road and on the job. From work trucks and vans to fuel-efficient sedans and SUVs, we have the inventory, service, and financing to keep your business moving. Call or visit myelkgrovechevrolet.com today and ask about exclusive fleet savings. myelkgrovechevrolet.com, driving business forward.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. And more. Line dancing live DJs, mechanical bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. It's the perfect Valentine's gift. Surprise them with live country music and dancing. Country in the Park, May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with Hoblit Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Center and Hilton Sacramento. For more info, visit CITPFest.com.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Yeah. We were discussing during the break whether or not the other shows use the same breaking news sounder that we use. When news breaks, burr, burr, burr. And I want to research this because if we all use the same one, I want our own. And Jason had an idea for one. Chris had his idea for one. I enjoyed both of them. I think we could put them all together into one. Just one big breaking news montage. I will say, middays and afternoons, though, they have been beating us this week on the breaking news.
It's been beneficial to them.
Yeah.
I'm certain we're going to get something of, besides like the Io DeSumnu today and the Gabe Vincent, something that we go, whoa, between now and 10 o'clock.
I hope you're
That's
right.
just a prediction.
I hope you're right. They've been getting it on. Good for them. Do you think, much like people think because Luka got traded to the Lakers and Dallas got Cooper Flagg, do you think a lot of these trades are happening during middays as part of the deal to bring Matt and Kayla here?
Yeah, oh, yeah, they signed for that.
Maddie.
And I also think it's worth, maybe checking in with Alan because, he's hoarding all of the breaking news.
As he does with guests at Media Day.
Right?
Alan's a hoarder.
Yeah.
First down.
What is your go-to snack for the Super Bowl?
Okay,
this is a food day. This
for you.
This is your 4 Down territory.
And I'm going to have questions.
Yeah,
I'm going to have questions
because the next one, keep in mind, is a separate. That's why it was listed this way.
Okay, so for example, it's anything that really isn't meal, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The next one is a meal. I do feel like Super Bowl is a snack day. In general, less of a meal.
It's not Thanksgiving.
No. It's a side party.
Yeah, it is. And I will go a step further. I don't really do. I'll still answer question 2, second down. But we don't really do a meal. There's maybe like a main event sort of thing. Jason, I'm not. I always try to answer the question to the best of my ability. The most honest answer I can give you. It depends on my mood at the time. So, for example,
you're a mood snacker?
For the Super Bowl, I am. I'll give you an example. Oh, hey, look. here's some bacon-wrapped Little Smokies on toothpicks and melted brown
like
sugar.
That. Sean Thomas special.
Sean Thomas special. Great knowledge. I'm into that. But, it's a little earlier in the day. I don't know. Maybe I'm more into a deviled egg or a wasabi deviled egg. Oh,
You're trying everything. You're sampling.
I am sampling. You
like
know what?
Campeo regular says nachos bar. If you're at a nachos
Absolutely.
bar, you're having nachos.
That's exactly right. But I might
That's what we're having this Super Bowl.
I might. Do you think Matt's having a churro bar?
You mispronounced it.
Did I? I might have. But I also might sit there with some salsa and guacamole.
Can't miss.
I might want to do some cream cheese filled tortilla pinwheels that are sitting there. Maybe somebody brings over. Hell, I don't know.
This year, Dave's at the veggie tray.
Right?
Healthy Dave.
No, I'm going for it on Sunday, dude.
Cheat
You've
day.
rubbed it.
My blood pressure's gonna spike.
Gain all the way back.
See, if you think about it,
Yeah.
if the Niners were in the Super Bowl, it would have the same effect if you ate healthy.
That's exactly right there. That's a good point, Chris. So I the best answer I can give you is my go-to snack for the Super Bowl depends on my mood.
Okay, so here's the framing. I'm
Sure.
change the question.
Sure.
Parties at Chris.
Okay.
Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, bring something. What are you bringing as a snack to Chris's?
I'm not trying to be that guy. No. I just want to make sure I answer your question correctly. I feel like what you're trying to ask me is if you could only have one snack at the Super Bowl, what would it be to narrow down my favorite snack? Because
maybe,
that
but
question, I'm not just bringing chips and dip because I feel like I need to do more.
Something you have created.
Yeah.
You specialized in.
So I'm probably either doing the Smokies or I'm
Okay.
doing my deviled eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, probably doing one of those two.
All right.
You?
I don't know what I would bring. I mean, because you're right. I think I don't know. Is that is being such a snack thing? Let's say you brought deviled eggs.
Yeah.
And I show up and go, oh, I brought deviled eggs.
More for everybody.
Which I have no problem with. 'cause I
Party's
love
going to
deviled eggs.
stink in about 3 hours.
Sorry, we're leaving your house now.
Let's go.
Like
Don't
3 days later, it's still in here.
Somebody goes to light a mat. No!
How'd the game end? We don't know.
Tragedy at Carmichael.
A blazing fire. Yeah, because I don't know that I would call ahead and go, hey, what's everybody bringing? Because I think you want to bring something that you feel good about you making. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, 7 of us brought deviled eggs.
Is it weird that because this isn't my year to host, but when I host a Super Bowl party, so I have a list of attendees, and I put everybody on an email chain, and I send out an Excel sheet that lists what all the foods are that people they fill in to bring, like a potluck, to specifically prevent that.
Do you have more organization/detail about food than anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
Like I know you've planned your family meals.
Yeah, 100%. Very
You would
much.
plan that much
because
out. Like,
here's the
you
thing:
don't want the repeaters.
You don't want repeaters, but you also don't want, for example, like what if everybody brings like a wiener based recipe, or what if everybody brings a nacho?
Or if you're making it.
What right? Like exactly. What if that's my thing? Whatever it is, and generally I'll rotate off if somebody else brings in something I was going to make. But like, what if there's 4 people that bring in some steak related thing? Oh, not a bad thing, but. Sometimes I'll need to somebody will say, hey, should I make this or this? Well, we've got a lot of this. Why don't you make that?
Well, wouldn't it be, haven't you ever done this, for example? I call you, Dave, I'm coming. What should I bring? What can I bring?
Yeah.
And then you kind of know the lay of the land of what you're doing. Hey, bring whatever you would like to drink.
Yes, I have. And I do that with my mother every time she comes over.
Okay,
because
so
I
then
never
that
know
way
what
it's
she's
like,
gonna want.
I like root beer.
My standing rule with everybody is this. If I'm being honest, I do 80% of the
That's
cooking
the
because
thing.
I enjoy it.
If I'm having people over,
Right.
we're doing the food anyway. And if you brought a repeater
Yes.
meatballs, it's like, all right, we have another batch of meatballs or whatever.
We'll have a cooler with like waters and sodas.
Mm-hmm.
And my standing rule with my friends and everybody who knows me is like, whatever you're going to drink.
That's what we are. Like
beer, booze. Yeah, we don't.
Like, so we end up with beer, wine, and stuff because we're not drinkers. But
Right.
it's like, I have some because Dave brought it the last party.
Exactly. There's a smorgasbord of random pilsners.
Is this any good? Do you like this kind of beer? I don't know
have
what
that.
it is.
You bring in like 5 different ones.
Why does Jason have a whole bunch of Billy beer in his refrigerator?
Second down.
What is your go-to meal for the Super Bowl?
So again, we don't really do meals, but when I am, it will be one of 2 things, and I rotate. I'll either do a bunch of baby back ribs. My wife will do wings on the barbecue, But generally, I will do a brisket, and
Okay.
I'll either do a brisket or I'll make it into a pastrami.
Would chili count as a meal?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I think it
Yep.
needs to be something that you can eat like at a couch or at a chair watching the game.
Why would you add a couch to your chili? That's weird.
You haven't tried it, have you?
Right, that's a good point. I haven't.
I think last year, 2 years ago, I made jambalaya. That was like a nice.
That's a hell of a Super
it's like
Bowl food.
it's not you're not sitting down with a big huge meal, but it's like, hey, I got a little bowl.
Yeah.
I had all these other snacks, but that's a little more filling.
Absolutely. That's jambalaya is great. What does this mean, by the way? Dave, you remind me of Doug Heffernan when talking about food. I don't know who that is.
From King of Queens.
Oh, Jim. I mean, not.
Is he like a big fat guy? He's like,
No, it's Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Oh, well, he wasn't. All right. By the way, did you see him? He said the other day he fasted for like 41 days or something.
That's what he said.
Nope. Third down.
What is your go-to beverage for the Super Bowl?
You're not gonna believe me. You're not gonna believe me. And this was before any of this latest stuff. Water. It really is, dude, because, and I'm just so you know, I'm not lying.
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
No, I admit that's lame, but here's the deal. I almost exclusively drink water, and I drink a bunch of it on Super Bowl Sunday because I'm eating so much sodium. This is before all my blood pressure stuff. I almost inevitably will have a headache Monday morning from the sodium, and it sucks. So I just try to eat what you want, but I am blasting water, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not blasting. I am drinking water all day.
I'm more water too. Sometimes a soda. My wife will make a rum punch without the rum.
Ooh.
Or put rum in. It's like, ooh. And I've
rum
had
punch
both.
without a punch. It's just punch, right?
I guess it
Yeah,
is.
that's good.
But the same kind of concept of what you would get at a bar of the rum, like the other juices in there. And so I've done it with and without. Sometimes with rum, I'm like, ooh, okay, a little too much for me.
When the kids were younger, we used to have these little, glass things with the little spigot
We
at the
have
bottom.
that. That's what we fill it up. Yeah, we have the big tanker.
You ever do I'll do like either
You drink under it.
Sprite or orange, and then you put the sherbet in there.
I've not.
Oh, it's actually, we used to do that for the kids, and I'd sneak a couple.
For the kids, Dave.
Yeah. Fourth down.
Squares prop bets, a bet, or the game. All bets are welcome or no betting on the Super Bowl.
All right, so obviously we don't promote gambling here, 1-800-GAMBLER. I can't tell you what I do because, of course, all gambling is bad, but can I tell you what my friend does? Okay, so what my friend does is he goes to the bank every Friday before the Super Bowl, and he goes and he gets a couple $100 in ones, right? And then his friends all have Venmo or whatever, so he'll, because a lot of times people don't bring cash, basically get to the door and be like, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do that, and give them as many ones as they want, and they'll pay him with their phone. Anyways, or bring it next time. Then the answer is yes, Jason.
Yeah, all
squares,
games included.
bets,
prop bets,
yeah. all that.
Like it. Games galore.
Absolutely. You want to bet? Well, then we'll walk around with and by we I mean my friend and his friends.
You've been at this party.
I've been there with it, but I don't partake.
Right.
Well, with a handful of ones and roll up to a buddy and be like, hey, pass or run. Guy says run. And if you're feeling it, pass. Lay the dollars down. Quick bet, quick payoff. Yeah.
That's living on the edge.
There's just a ton. There's any it's always small numbers. But, they love to gamble during the Super Bowl. I say when you gamble, you're gambling your happiness.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth it.
And $1, if you're interested, feels responsible.
It does, but just be careful because you know what? They pile up.
One could go to 10.
And next
10
thing you
could go
know,
to 20.
you're on the street. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Experience.
How about you?
Yeah,
Your friend.
same friend, same idea. I've been to the same party. Just love everyone.
All of them.
Yeah.
Love. When you say that, you mean figuratively. It's not that kind of Super Bowl party, right? People got upside down pineapples and all the things I read about.
Different kind of favorites there.
It's nice for you to put a bowl out to put my keys in.
We'll take a break when we come back. Oh. Hey, what's hot? What's not? And, oh, wow, we're almost at 9. Dude, has this show not flown by?
It has, yes, flown by.
Yeah. Wait, that was like a weird triple.
It is not. I'm like, no, I don't know.
What's hot, what's not? We'll recap 3 of the key Kings and Grizzlies next.
The 10th annual Sacramento Sports Hall of Fame celebration is Thursday, February 5th at the Golden One Center, inducting the class of 2026, plus honoring all of our past inductees. See Sacramento's 50 greatest athletes of all time.
This is Bill Cartwright.
This is Jerry Royster.
This is Tony the Tiger Lopez.
This is Dusty Baker, proud member of the Sacramento Sports Hall of Fame. Join us Thursday, February the 5th at the Golden One Center for Sacramento's best sports night of the year.
Get your tickets now at SacSportsHOF.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-7098. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-7098. That's 800-575-7098.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
At Stockton Honda, we know how to honor a great deal. Like right now during our President's Day sales event. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, you can find star-spangled savings on some of our best models. Why not stop in today and see for yourself? Come celebrate at Stockton Honda and get huge savings on our giant selection, plus top dollar for your trade. Anytime, anywhere, it's all here.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
We just want to have enough money for retirement.
And travel to visit our grandchildren.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we start by getting to know each other, so I can learn about your family, lifestyle, goals and needs, allowing us to tailor your portfolio.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in your best interest.
So how do your management fees work?
We have a simple management fee based on the value of your portfolio, so we do better when you do better.
We appreciate that kind of transparency.
We also check in with you regularly to keep you up to date on the markets and your portfolio.
Well, what other services do you offer?
As a client, you have access to resources on investing, financial planning, estate planning, Social Security, Medicare, and more.
Wow, sounds like Fisher Investments has everything we need.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
Before I tell you who's hot, how about I tell you who's not?
Okay.
Okay. It's not who's not who's hot, but that's fine.
That's fine.
The Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Yeah.
In their game against ranked number 10 Michigan State, they were out-rebounded 39-23. They gave up 52 points in the second half. This is a weird one. 0 bench points for the game.
Whoa, jeez.
Minnesota Gophers.
Yeah, that's not great. Come on, Golden Gophers.
Not so golden.
Let's see. From the 916. Dave, I sat behind you at the game last night. You look great. Keep at it.
Oh, you didn't tell me you went.
I just found out I did.
Oh, how was it?
Amazing.
Did you have brownies or popcorn?
No. I'm.
What if they really sat behind you last night?
And I have no memory.
No.
No, they were at your house.
Would that be? What would be worse if they sat behind you at your house and you didn't know, or if you did not realize you went to the game? They're both
That's a
really bad.
good question. They're both, I think, behind me at my house.
Yes, probably yes. But if you did not remember going to the game, I'd be really
and you have false memories of what you did last night.
That could get dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to apologize to a bunch of randos. Sorry for that thing I don't remember. That's
But
the
they
scare.
said you look great.
That's why I don't do the whatever gas when you go to the dentist, because I don't want to be that guy. It's like, oh, I pinched the person in the thing. Sorry. I don't know.
What dentist do you go to?
What is wrong with the text line? Dave, you should hit the sauna steak room. It will help a lot with blood pressure and sodium. Is there a sauna steak room?
I'm in.
Sign me up.
Sauna and steak.
Oh, sauna and steam room. They corrected it. I prefer sauna and steak room.
What if it's like, hey, you can eat as much steak as you want as long as you're in
the sauna? What a great restaurant concept.
Yeah.
You just go in the
or
whole.
absolutely awful.
That's true.
I don't want to sweat while
Everyone,
I'm eating.
you have to go in regular clothes. You can't be wearing bikinis and Speedos and stuff. Regular clothes, and it's all you can eat. But that thing's popped up to 150.
Yeah.
That's why they've got Brazilian steakhouses. That's why Brazilians look so fit.
That's right, because that's what they're doing.
And they get waxed.
Sauna steak room, wax while you eat. Yeah. And by the way, the only beverage they serve is milk. Yes.
Bad decision.
Bad. Milk was a bad
How would you like it cooked?
decision. 7-layer dip is Nick's go-to. Can I just say, we haven't done shout out on shout out. I know we got to do stuff here. Shout out 7-layer dip.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to go 8 or 9. You can go more.
It's fine.
Get creative.
But
it's a great dip.
Hold on. Don't get over creative. Don't let me.
What ruins it?
I don't know, golden cranberries or some stupid garbage they try to throw.
In a 7-layer dip?
Beans, lettuce, black olives. It doesn't. No, these are optional but acceptable. Beans, lettuce, black olives, sour cream, salsa, guacamole, cheese.
That's 7, right? Is that the main
I
things
think
of a
that's
7-layer?
it. Ground beef,
beef,
but don't be lazy with it. Make it taco ground beef.
Yeah.
Don't just throw ground beef in there. If you want to throw some jalapenos on part of it, just stick to that. Nothing should be in a 7-layer dip you wouldn't put in a taco or burrito. That's my general rule. If it doesn't go with a taco and burrito, don't put it in the 7-layer dip.
And I think the tortilla chip durability is important.
100% has to be there.
Or it could be a Frito scoop, that's a
lot of people don't think about it, but here's the thing. They put their 7-layer dip. This is a big Super Bowl party mistake. You make your 7-layer dip, which you can do the night before, whatever. You put it in the fridge, and then you know what they do? They bring it out right when people get there. You have to have your 7-layer dip right around room temperature. Otherwise, the beans will be so cold. You put your chip in there, and then you gotta have a spoon, which is fine.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you want to just be able to do the old dip-screw-rooney.
Right.
So shout out 7-layer dip. Shout out people that still use that unfoldable aluminum foil shade in their cars for the window.
Where did that
I
come
saw
from?
one yesterday. Somebody was getting out of their car, and it's
the accordion one.
Yeah, well, or it's like the one that folds into the circle, half
like
sunglasses,
Yeah,
and then you unfold it and you put it in there. It was like, it wasn't even that sunny yesterday, and it's obviously wintertime, but they still use them.
Yeah.
They still use them. My mom used to use one all the time, and it said remember where on the other side it would be emergency, call 911, and sometimes she'd forget and do that. Nobody cared.
You know what I haven't seen in a while that I used to use a long time ago? Are clubs still around?
You know what?
Club.
You know where the club is right now? It's in a pile of baby on board stickers. That's where they both are, on top of a Cabbage Patch house. Yeah, they're all, you're right. Those were all things. And then finally, unshout out bi-weekly and bi-monthly. Because if somebody says to me, we're going to have a meeting bi-monthly, I feel like that means twice a month. Mm-hmm. But if somebody says I get paid bi-weekly, that means you get paid every other week. I feel like it should be twice a week.
It's confusing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can we figure it
so
out?
Bi-monthly and bi-weekly are the same.
But I
How
think
can
they
they be?
are, but they shouldn't be.
Right.
What are we doing, Oxford? What are we doing, Merriam or Webster?
Is bi-weekly twice a month by definition, or is it every other week? Because some weeks
I think
have
it's every
more
other
than-
week. I think it's
Yeah.
every other week.
Because we have 12 months. We don't have 24. What is that? 48 weeks.
But
we have 52.
right. We have right. But it should be twice a week and twice a month, or it should be every other month and every other. Like, let's keep some consistency. Okay, and bi-weekly, bi-monthly. By the way, whether you're bi-monthly or monthly, I love you just the same. It's not important.
It's your preference.
It's your preference. Whatever. Who cares?
Live your life.
Who's not or hot?
Who's hot?
Who's something?
Who's hot?
Who's something?
The Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Wait. Huh?
What?
Because as I told you, they are the first team in 30 seasons to have 0 bench points, get out-rebounded by double digits, allow 50 or more points and a half, and still win. Division I teams had been 0-25 over that span when doing that in a game, losing by an average of
21 points.
11.6.
21.7 points.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Dave, take the rest of the hour off. You win.
That correct answer brought to you by Windex Electronic Wipes. They're not manual wipes. They're electronic,
Did
bro.
you collude like you did with
I swear to
Hasseltine
God
yesterday?
I did. No, on my kids. I did not. No, I didn't. I'm never right about
I
that
know,
stuff.
that's why.
That's why you got to allow it. Give me
Okay.
All right. I am wait. Nope. Thank you. Can we punt and do 9 a.m.? Because
sure.
I don't want to truncate this segment. Sorry, Chris got carried away with Minnesota.
Yeah, come on, Chris.
We'll take a break.
7-layer Chris.
When we come back. That sounds like a movie.
7-layer Chris.
7-layer Chris.
7 layers of Chris.
Yeah, because he's got all kinds of personalities. Yeah. It's like, hey, do we get good Chris, bad Chris, sour cream Chris?
I'm on the 5th layer.
We'll take a break when we come back. Final hour of the program. We'll get post-game reaction. We'll get the trade deadline now 3 hours away. Yep. What am I?
I don't know.
Is it me? I'm nervous because it's always. Oh, well, I meant our post-game reaction personally. Jason's and my post-game stuff. And then also, we're going to do 3 in the key. We're going to recap that.
And like your intel on the Kings and all that stuff.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Valentine's Day is coming, and here at Madison Avenue Florist, we have all the favorites. Over 60 variety of roses alone. We've been on the corner of College Oak and Madison for 40 years. Voted Best of Sacramento. Come on in, we'll show you why. Order now and mention this ad and get 10% off any order over $80. Order early for the best selection and delivery options. Madison Avenue Florist, for when the moments matter. MadisonAvenueFlorist.net.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
When the game's over, the action's just getting started. Check out what's coming up on the Sactown Sports Live events calendar. On February 15th, R&B legends Jodeci bring the smooth harmonies to Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Then, February 27th, get ready to laugh as comedy greats Dana Carvey and David Spade hit the stage at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. The next night, February 28th, check out Chris Isaac live at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. A night of timeless hits and that signature style. Looking for high-energy action? March 7th, it's Thunder Showdown number 4 boxing at Thunder Valley. A fight night atmosphere packed with intensity. Then on March 15th, rock history rolls into town when Jefferson Starship performs live at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Concerts, comedy, and fight nights that bring the energy. Find your next big event now on the Sactown Sports Live events calendar.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then
boom! With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Yep. Final hour of the program. A lot to get to. 1-800-920-1140 is your phone number with JR in just a second.
Uh-oh.
Frank Caliendo.
Yeah?
Going to join us tomorrow.
Oh.
At a time I haven't figured out yet.
Okay.
But I just was texting with him during the break. Always good to hear from Frank. Two of my favorite, that sounds like I follow more. My two favorite fast food follows on Twitter are
Arby's.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Uh-huh.
Because, because they follow 11 herbs and spices.
And the 5 Spice Girls.
5 Spice Girls, and then like Herb Dean and Herb Dean. Wendy's is very funny on social media. So Wendy's just posted their biggie bag, which is fries, burger, soda, and chicken nuggets, with a graphic that says biggie bag traded to you for your $6. But what made it funny is they also added, OKC receives a first-round pick, and they tagged Shams Charania. That's good work. I like that stuff.
Clever.
So what were you? We were talking about the 7-layer dip. A lot of 7-layer dip truthers out there. Yeah, Tostitos scoops are probably the way to go, Nick. I agree. Let's get to JR real quick while I try to remember. We got to get to hold on a second. Hold on. We have sort of breaking news. This is not Kings related, but hit the thingy-dingy, please.
When it breaks,
We have it first.
it's Sactown Sports breaking news.
Shams Charania, speaking of, reporting the Milwaukee Bucks have indicated to teams that they are keeping Giannis Antetokounmpo through the trade deadline and will start making other trades.
Do you think that's the message that Sam got while he's talking to you guys?
Might be. Yeah, it makes sense. Also, did you see the guy who tweeted Shams and said, "I will give up my house and the deed to my Jeep Cherokee if Giannis gets traded, but if he doesn't, I think he said I get to slap you in the face." It's a Milwaukee fan. Jesus, what did Shams do? So there's a little mini ShamWow, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sam kind of hinted at some of that stuff earlier, but you just go, okay, I'm sure now they're going to be at that part where I think they want to lose as many games the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Giannis will probably want to come back or can come back. But also, if you get to this point, they obviously didn't hear enough of what they wanted.
Sure.
Can they still save this later and keep Giannis in the summer? Let's say they get lucky and get the third pick. I'm not even going to give him number 1.
Sure.
Third pick, kind of get the offseason right and whatever that looks like. Could they keep Giannis and go forward? Or are we at the point of no return?
What? Are you taking me there? Are you taking me to the point of no return? I don't even remember. You remember
Expose.
that? Thank you.
I think.
Let me see. This isn't going to work. I really need to instantly, as part of this, I need to see if there's any trades the Kings can make with the Bucks now.
Kuzma.
Yeah. Kuzma.
Portis
for.
Well, no, you got to go. What's the contract timeline? Nobody passed this year.
Oh, get out of here, Portis. Kuzma for DeRozan gives him more money. So no, Kuzma only makes 22.
Gives the Bucks more money.
Kuzma, no, because if we did Kuzma for DeRozan,
isn't that 24 to 22?
But Kuzma signed for another year after, or 2 years after this. Whereas yeah, that's what it says. So that's what it says.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm trusting the machine. I don't know. Maybe Kuzma for Monk. I don't know. You could always involve a third.
Well,
team.
They just made a trade.
What?
The Bucks, small one.
What?
According to Shams, they've agreed to trade Cole.
Well, hold on. We have minor breaking news, please.
Mini breaking news for the Milwaukee Bucks. Mini breaking news.
Brought to you by Windex electronic wipes. They wipe on their own.
You wanted our own breaking news banner. We've got one.
Chris
was fast with that.
Yeah, eat that, Matt, Kayla, Allen, and Whitey.
Yeah, and it was specialized. I knew the Milwaukee Bucks, too. Wow.
We have everything.
The Milwaukee Bucks have agreed to trade Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey to the Phoenix Suns for Nick.
I'm sorry.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm such an idiot. I literally, for about a half a second, thought you were saying, who's the first guy?
Cole Anthony.
And Amir Coffey. Not even a pack. Not even just Amir Coffey. That's
Amir cup
that's
of coffee.
What I heard. I'm like, what? This is the first time food has ever been a part of it. Just Amir Coffey. That's not a lot. Go ahead. I'm such an idiot.
I'm going to flip that then. Milwaukee Bucks have agreed to trade Amir Coffey. No, that didn't sound right either. Amir Coffey and Cole Anthony to the Phoenix Suns for Nick Richards and Nigel Hayes Davis.
Oh, 100% British. Nigel Hayes Davis is British.
Well, Amir Coffey.
Just Amir Coffey. Like Dutch Bros. Just not even any cream or sugar in it. Okay, well that got me, dude. Literally.
That's their pivot.
That's now he's coming back. Bring it on.
Okay, so back to what I think I was mentioning to Sam. I was like, Miami was being aggressive for Giannis.
Yeah.
Minnesota was being aggressive for Giannis. I think when you're in that mindset, you're swinging away here in the next 3 hours. So I still wonder.
Yes.
Look, Zach hasn't been talked about. Sabonis with those teams. Monk had been mentioned with Minnesota before.
You have multiple franchises that I don't know what the term have blue trade.
Yes,
where they thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, and if Giannis was holding it up, I would go for that too.
Yeah,
now that's gone. If it's true that it's gone,
they have to do something. You have players that are probably been informed you might be on the move, and now you got to all go back and hug and kiss. Like no.
Yeah. So I don't know if it'll be with the Kings or plenty of other teams. Warriors already pivoted last night. Which was a weird one, too, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what
I guess the thought process is Porzingis, if he's anything this year, is fine, but he's also expiring, and they move on from him. But it's like, are you going to have one more run next summer?
That's your Steph, let's do it to me one more time move.
I don't know.
Also, can I ask about this Giannis thing?
Yeah.
Why is he immune to the whole? I'm not saying nobody's ever said it, but why are we not all like, dude, just go? We have been hearing Giannis. We kind of have to be.
I think, again, don't know the man. Sam has kind of portrayed him. And we've heard him. I think he cares what people think about him. And to some extent,
I agree with you.
Like Durant does too, because he'll clap back at people. He's had burner accounts, but to Giannis, I do think, Dave, in a perfect world, Giannis would make it work and be a lifetime Milwaukee
I think so
Buck.
too. He said that the other day. My kids are born here. I think his dad passed away. Something is buried here. He went out to say that.
And I don't think he wants it to look like I'm being the bad guy. But again, I think it makes a lot of sense for him and for them. I don't look at him like, oh, he wants out. He's chasing a championship. I think it's just probably better for him professionally.
I agree with you.
And them.
But it's like, dude, how many times summer or trade deadline? Giannis this is it. Giannis really.
Yeah. You're right, though. If this was LeBron,
Yes.
I'd be like, oh, my
Yes.
gosh, LeBron, it's not about you.
It's not about you, drama. I'm tired of you hovering over all of the, like, just go.
Right.
Like, I feel like we kind of officially have to be at the, I am so tired. Like, Jonathan stinking Kuminga got people bored.
Right.
And I understand, at least Giannis is a billion times the player Kuminga is, but like.
But people were exhausted of that time.
Yeah, how are we not, like, this is what, like, the sixth Giannis is getting traded scare at least we've had over the last 3-4 years. I think they had one before they won the title.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was weird that the amount of other All-Stars that got traded some out of nowhere happened, and yet Giannis with, I think, a desire by Milwaukee, a desire by multiple teams to get him.
Yes.
This one couldn't land.
All right, listen. Proclamation.
Okay.
No more Giannis Antetokounmpo trade talk until it happens. I'm talking to Shams. I'm talking to Chris Haynes. I'm talking to Sam. I'm talking to everybody. Nobody is allowed to talk about the possibility of Giannis being traded until.
Overruled.
Wow, really? Why?
You think they're not going to?
Also, of all the things the judge could have said, that's what you chose.
What did I else say?
I can't even remember.
My court terms.
You want Giannis trade talk still? Barf. Barf-a-roni. All right, let's get to JR. Hey, JR, sorry, we went to you, and then we had the breaking news. Go ahead. Hello.
Hey, is Giannis getting traded?
Yeah, at some point.
Trade talk. The thirst is there.
Is he getting traded for a grande coffee or a mere coffee?
Just a mere coffee.
Oh, jeez.
Just a mere. By the way, there was a handful of people on the text and YouTube chats that thought the same thing.
Heard it the same way?
They heard. That's how I heard it.
A mere coffee.
Just a mere coffee.
I delivered it wrong.
No, you delivered it right.
Next time I go to Starbucks, I'm going to use my name as Amir.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an Amir coffee.
Absolutely. Maybe it's Jan. Sorry, that's
Jan.
it
could be John.
That was a Geico commercial.
Hey, so I'm just reminding people over the next 2 days is the day to go to Costco. It is the sample heaven days leading up to Super Bowl.
Really?
You get full chili dogs. You get full nachos. Oh, it's the best. You just then grab it all, go into the cooler, grab a beer, kind of high in the back by the dairy. Oh, it's a good day.
Wait, could you know? Is this? Yeah, I've never heard this. Wait, are you saying you?
No.
Could you conceivably?
Super sample day.
Could you conceivably go?
Yes.
To Costco on Super Bowl Sunday and just eat all their samples and then go to the TV section and watch the game?
100% sit in the couch, like Jay said there. You just sit in the lounger, whatever he said, the chili lounger. Yeah, 100%. I do that all the time. Don't have to talk to anyone. Just you gotta get people out of your way because they're always like walking around. You're like, dude, get out of the way. And then you make side bets in there. Yeah, it's 100% all good.
That is the weirdest, creepiest, best thing I've ever heard. I could.
Hey, by the way,
yeah,
this phone call's coming from inside your house. Hi, you look good. Hi.
Thank you. It was JR.
That was a little creepy.
Also, somebody while Sam was on was like, ask Sam if he got those articles I sent him on ski jumping. It's a legit text I got.
Why didn't you ask?
Because we were doing too much trade deadlining.
Okay.
You know.
Well, you're the one that wanted more Giannis.
I did want more Giannis. Perhaps it's Giannis. Yeah. That'd make a really good video, like my Super Bowl party at Costco.
Yeah.
Invite a couple friends. You just go around grabbing samples.
I used to be as a card holder.
Really, honestly, what would they, if you got a cart and went to Costco, and I'm not suggesting this, but let's just say, maybe you went and you got some crackers. I'm not talking about friends that look like me. I'm saying, like, if you got some Triscuits or whatever, and they've got, like, that artichoke dip, and then you cycled through some of the samples. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. And then you just sit there in the TV section watching and eating out of your cart.
What did he call it? Super Sampler Day?
Super Sample. Yeah, that's 48 hours.
I'm looking that up.
Here's Adam in Lincoln. Always one of my favorite days at Costco. Starts today through Sunday. Great sales on TVs also. I feed my family of 6 every year.
It's a couple of days. Where have we been? I go to Costco. I never known of this.
Right?
Got one right down the street.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, like a mile away, if that. Little brother 45 weighing in here. I'm tired of it. It's pathetic how this fan base still grovels at Vivek's feet. Kings fans kissing his blank. What? What's that meme about, like, when the guy's upset about the thing that doesn't exist? Is Is this a thing that's happening in the world? I'm not aware of people. I'm aware of him taking quite a few shots.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of this Lil Brother 45. He who protesteth too much. Is it you? Lil Brother, that's even your real name?
Right. Super sampler.
Super sampler, which is also a phenomenal thing to get at back in the day at Denny's. They had a very underrated sampler platter. All right, let's all calm down. Let's get to 3 in the Key recap from last night, please. Oh, God. Kings returned home yesterday from a road trip trying to win against Memphis. They'd lost 9 in a row. They certainly didn't want that 9 to get to Memphis.
I was like, he's getting there. He's getting there. He crashed.
I don't know what
I was like, whoa, this is really good.
I know rhymes with Memphis.
You know what? It was like everything was great, but you just crashed on the landing.
The Costco samples screwed me, man.
I do like that I know what you were thinking because yesterday you're like, man, you can't rhyme anything with Grizzlies.
That's exactly right.
I'm going to use Memphis
I'm
instead.
going to use Memphis. Ha-ha. You know, can I be honest? Memphis rhyming with Temphis, I could see Eminem doing that, which were basically the same type of rhymer.
Yeah.
Kings want a new quick fix? No, you can't. Tempt us.
See? Tempt us, Memphis? I think Temphis is better.
I agree.
All right, how do we... it's trade deadline wackadoodleness.
Yeah.
Back to you.
We asked for the Kings high score.
Tempt us.
Dave, your prediction was DeRozan 31. Mine was Levine 20. Chris was DeRozan 25. The correct answer was Sabonis 24.
Yeah, Sabonis.
Picked him. Then we asked for DeAndre Hunter's stat line, his debut. Points, rebounds, and assists. Davey said 11, 2, and 2. I said 14, 4, and 1. Chris said 15, 5, and 2. The correct answer was 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
I'm taking the dub.
You were 2 points off. You were right on rebounds, 1 assist off.
I think that's a pretty good shot.
I was 5 points off. Yeah, it's you.
Yeah. That's you. That's you.
All right, your random prediction. You gave us 2. I don't know if you remember that, but you did. You said Hunter would receive a standing ovation. He got an applause.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're telling me nobody at Golden One Center stood?
I'm not telling you
Okay,
that.
all right. I'll take the W.
But you should take the second prediction as a W. You said Devin Carter would have a double-digit game. He scored 10 fists.
I did say that. There's a player in there. Well, let me write this down.
Oh, yeah. See, now they're going to, you know what happened the last time you said that?
Yeah.
I said Monk would have 4 more three-pointers. He went 2 for 5. That was incorrect.
Uh-huh.
And Chris said Doug Christie would win 2 challenges. He did not challenge a call.
Why not?
He didn't like that call. Wasn't a very good call.
Not a very good call at all.
It still happened again last night, and I don't know why it's a pet peeve of mine. There was a play late in the game that the ball went out of bounds, and, a third of the lower bowl's like, challenge. Guys, there's no timeouts. They can't.
Wasn't there also... Was
They're out.
it's not the one you're talking about when Neat Clifford was like gesticulating challenges, but they inbounded it like super quick?
Well, they also looked. Doug looked.
Yeah, I saw that.
The coach behind there.
Oh, okay, because I didn't see that on TV. Yeah. I was wondering, at the game where the guy was sitting behind me. I didn't know if maybe they inbounded it quicker. Yeah. Also, shout out Tyreek Evans.
Memphis?
Yeah.
3/4 court.
Never forget. Dante Green celebrating. Random assistant coach walking onto the floor. DeMarcus Cousins inbound. We don't give enough credit to DeMarcus for the inbound to Tyreek as well. What an inbound.
As time expires, right, in Kings history, greater game winner. Not like the shot that won the game with like 4 seconds left. I'm talking about time expires.
Yeah.
Kevin Martin to win a playoff game or Tyreek Evans from 3/4 court.
So, I mean, it has to be Kevin Martin to beat the Spurs.
Right.
But as far as if you take
probability.
Right. Yeah. If you take like what the shot meant out of the equation, like the moment, which I know is asking a lot. I think let's not forget, didn't Mike Bibby have like 2 in a row, Clippers and somebody else in one stretch?
I think it was also the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think you're right. I still think though I think the Tyreek Evans, artistic wise, is the greatest buzzer beater in Kings history.
Yeah. Buzzer beaters at home are so fun. The opposite when you have a buzzer beater on you is just like,
yep.
And there's just an element of shock. You're like, wait.
It wasn't a buzzer beater, but man, that absolutely redonkulous O.J. Mayo shot to even that was stupid.
That would have been a great one in Memphis history. Because that shot was like, what did he?
How
just
did
do?
that even happen?
Yeah,
Buddy Hield had a great one in Detroit.
Is that where he ran
COVID.
off the floor? Yeah, jumped over the cable.
Yeah.
I remember that. Harrison Barnes against Cleveland, COVID from the corner. Yeah, here in front of the cutouts. Cutouts honestly went out and got drunk that night. They went to Costco.
Yeah.
My dog was there to see that. Gus,
Yes.
as a matter of fact, was part of my gut. Yeah, Gus was a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
So, also, but then on the road, what? De'Aaron Fox, Orlando.
Yes.
Beam team year, I believe. That would have been, wouldn't they've been 0-5 to start had he not hit that buzzer beater or something like that under the Mike Brown era?
I don't know if that's true,
Okay.
but it was early in the season.
Yeah.
Bielitsa in Houston.
Oh, blanket, we deserve this win. That was a great one. And maybe the greatest all-time postgame quote by a Bielitsa for Kings.
Yeah.
Ever. He said it naughty.
He did.
But you know what? Everyone loved him for it.
Nemanja.
Anyway, what is anything going on the chat here before we move on? I want to remind you, by the way, that we, in fact,
another trade.
What?
Another trade. Little mini.
There has been another one. Chris, please.
Mini trade for the Utah Jazz and Celtics.
Oh, wow.
Very specific.
We have all the combos.
Yeah, I mean, Chris could have played anything, but he played the right one.
Played the right one.
The Boston Celtics are trading Chris Boucher to the Utah Jazz. Nothing mentioned in return.
No.
Yet.
I wonder how his brother Bobby feels about that.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah. Want to remind you that we will have all your coverage of the trade deadline, big and small. Can't promise you the right sounders like we have when that happens, but all trades, big, small, and obviously Sacramento Kings related. If there were to be any, we will have that for you all the way up till the end of the day. As far as the Kings go, as we talked about with Sam, it's certainly the feeling is this. With an asterisk for late developing things. Like, for example, the Bucks. Now they're going to keep you honest. Now other teams have packages they were preparing that maybe they want to try to get something else done. As of last night / earlier this morning, it sounded like if you were a betting person, you would bet that the Kings are done. That's it. They're done for the trade deadline. Some other intel we talked about with Sam. The trade, a lot of people are not happy, and I've seen this, hey, how you're telling me Washington dangled the Brogdon and first round pick deal for us and we declined it, and then they went out and they got Anthony Davis with it. Like, what are we doing? Well, from what we best understand. And we were talking with Sam about this earlier. The pick in question was the Oklahoma City Thunder first-round pick from this year, which is almost certainly going to be pick 30.
Yeah, possibly 29 if Detroit caught. But you're right, it's bottom of the first round.
Remember, the Kings will be picking somewhere almost certainly between 31 and 35, 36-ish with their second rounder. So you have that. The Malcolm Brogdon expiring, which is attractive.
Or was it Middleton?
That's like the second time this week I've done that. Yeah. I really do. Chris Middleton expiring. Okay, so that's kind of attractive. But apparently there was also, and I don't have clarity on this, another player in the deal that had money going out next couple years that they didn't want to be a part of regardless. Now, this is just me guessing because I looked at the trade that happened between the Mavs and the Wizards. The name that fits is A.J. Johnson. A.J. Johnson is the name that fits those parameters, so I don't know that was him or not. I really don't.
Right.
But either way, that's effectively – now look, some may argue, dude, but you got off Sabonis' contract a year plus early. I'm not immune to that. I would say this. I don't think that trade is lacking in value. And if you told me I had a choice between making that trade yesterday and letting Sabonis' contract run its course, I'd say you make that trade. You absolutely make that trade yesterday. Now, whether you agree with the Kings front office or not, I have to believe their thought is, okay, this is a legitimate trade offer. We're not really getting any value. Brogdon, it's basically effectively a salary dump. The pick is whatever. It's not really it's a first-round pick, but like kind of. It's like a hybrid. And we don't like the other player they were sending back, and we don't want to hold on to any money over the next couple of years. So I think their idea is, while sure, you could argue that trade had merit, they really have the better part of a year and a half to really get on this stuff. They have this, they have draft time, they have summertime, and then they have next year leading up to the trade deadline. Their thought is, and here's how I will choose to grade them. I'm not going to get mad about them passing this deal up because they're saying we think we can get a better deal. Now, if they don't trade Domantas Sabonis before his contract's up, which I think we both know they will, and or when they do trade Domantas Sabonis, it's something less than we put this deal yesterday. If it's not
a reference point,
then we're going to go back and we're going to be fair and we're going to say, you know what, you had a better deal 2 months ago. We're a little bit. Right. So that's the latest intel we have, and I don't know if you agree, Jason, but for me, look, I don't think Sabonis is, end-all, be-all, Hall of Fame All-Star, the best player in the world. Do I think it's a fair gamble to say the Kings can get more than a salary dump for him? I do.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm okay with that gamble.
Yeah, and I would still say I would be of the thinking, I think, where the Kings are is they would rather get younger, rather clean out contracts. I agree with all of that. But I also think if there's a world, let's just say next year at this time, you did move on somewhat way along the line of Levine and DeRozan. I think you can still go forward with Sabonis. I just still think it has to be done in a proper way. I would like to see him more at the 4. I've liked seeing him with Reynaud. I've liked seeing him with Cardwell. Yeah. And whether that's the right 5 with him. What's he going to look like with more wing help in like a Hunter/Keegan? They're going to have to address the point. There's a lot of things of addressing, but I still think some of these veterans could be a part of going forward with. He's one of the younger ones that is more prime left of his career, but I would think, more likely he won't be, but I still think he could be a piece on a good team. I really do, and he showed that he could be here. It's just I don't think that group could have won the championship, but I also think, now we're doing revisionist history, but we said it then, like the year they were the Beam Team year was great. I think that was another miss, was like that summer of like, they were good. They had a lot of breaks, but if they could have attacked that summer, maybe they could have been closer to a team that we think, hey, you know what, maybe that could have been more of a contender.
If we had heard yesterday that Domantas Sabonis had been traded to the Wizards for Middleton's expiring, A.J. Johnson, younger player, 2 more years of money, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley, and that first-round pick, would you have thought that was a good deal?
On the surface, probably not, but I would also go, I see the plan.
Yeah. I agree. I think
I see the plan. And if Johnson was the one that has more money, I'm not as bothered by that because, 1, I don't think it's a terrible amount. 2,
it's not.
Maybe they also would go, hey, no, that's like at some point if they go, we don't really want to go past 27, but we'll go past 27 if it's a player that we think could be part of
that's right.
I'm okay with that.
The problem is, the thing to remember is the Kings are not up against it.
Right.
There's not this crazy deadline.
If you don't love that deal, don't do it.
That's fine. And we're not immune to the fact that getting off the salary, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. Right there, that's a good thing.
Yes.
They just think they can get a better thing, and we're going to judge that when and if Sabonis moves.
Yeah.
Not going to do it too early, so we'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing, and we'll clean up some other stuff before we get to Crosstalk with Matt and Kayla coming up next.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sactown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sactown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Heyo, Johnny Mosley here, coming at you with Thursday's Toyota Tahoe Report. The Toyota is fired up and ready to roll. Let's tap the experts to see what Palisades has in store for us today.
Thanks, Johnny. Expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 46 degrees and light winds out of the northwest. Evening will dip down to 23 degrees. Dry conditions continue through Friday. This report is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
The Travel Guys, new on KHTK 1140 every Saturday at 11 a.m.
We'll make you a smarter traveler. Tips you can use on the road and at the airport, plus reports from top consumer advocates.
The Travel Guys, 11 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140.
You remember me from a show called And Joe? I'm back on the radio, Sacramento. It's Joe Mami, and when you need your new country fix, join me weekdays from 6A to 10 for the Pat and Cody with Joe show on New Country 105.1 KNCI or on the free KNCI app.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
This year's tax changes. Better not get caught snoozing. Miss one deduction, lose thousands. Not amusing.
Big tax changes can mean bigger refunds at Jackson Hewitt. And right now, get $100 just to try us.
Don't worry, tax filers. If money is tight, get $100 from Jackson Hewitt, so you'll sleep better at night.
Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Hi, Flo here from Progressive. You know, life changes quickly, so it's good to have flexible coverage.
Oh, you mean like adding another vehicle?
Yes, that's something we can do.
Great, because I was thinking about getting a van so we could just keep the kids' softball stuff in the car.
Oh, we don't need to get into specifics. Just saying it's easy to change.
Oh, and Hannah wants to try the tuba.
Again, we don't need the specifics.
Last year, she wanted to be a tap dancer, but that only lasted 2 lessons.
Okay.
But she kept the shoes because they are adorable.
Well, just know that with Progressive, you can easily add another car to your auto insurance because we know life changes.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This year's tax changes. Better not get caught snoozing. Miss one deduction, lose thousands. Not amusing.
Big tax changes can mean bigger refunds at Jackson Hewitt. And right now, get $100 just to try us.
Don't worry, tax filers. If money is tight, get $100 from Jackson Hewitt, so you'll sleep better at night.
Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
Yeah! It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well, let's tell you what's on deck. Brought to you by our friends at Trex Decking and Railing. We got some games to monitor tonight. We'll be monitoring the situation. There is the Winter Olympics going on right now. Instant update. USA women's hockey 5-1 in the early third period. Team USA. How about that? But we got Wizards at Pistons. The Nets at the Magic. The Jazz will be at the Hawks. Hornets at the Rockets. Spurs at Mavs. Warriors at Suns. 76ers at Lakers. All that besides our USA team up 5-1. And we got another mini trade.
Mini trade?
Mini trade. This time it's between the Knicks and the Pelicans. Mini trade.
Wait, can we? I didn't hear that clearly. Can Chris hit the button again?
Yeah.
Mini trade. We got another mini trade between the Knicks and the Pelicans. Mini trade.
Wow. All the combos, and we got everyone.
It's amazing. I thought I was testing him to see if he had the wrong, but he had the right one.
Yeah. Well, good luck doing that, other radio shows.
The New Orleans Pelicans are trading Jose Alvarado to the New York Knicks.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
For Jose Alvarado. I've always liked him. It's like one of those pesky guys.
Oh,
I don't like him.
I don't like him when he plays a King.
That's right. Yeah. That's
like
right.
If he was a King, though, he'd be our favorite King.
100%.
Legend.
Always felt like he would fit in.
He'll be a Knicks legend.
nicely here. I think he will. I think if he's healthy,
yeah,
I think he's one of those guys that just not going to win you any games by himself generally, but pesky.
Do you want some good news for you personally?
I do.
So we had, what was our prediction, your prediction earlier when we were talking about the opposing shows coming up, the Matt and Kayla show, followed by the Drive guys, whether or not they would wear jerseys.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said, I think...
like participation.
Yeah, I think they were all... I said, yeah, Matt and Kayla for sure.
For sure, and then Kyle would for sure. Okay. 0 for 3.
Wow.
None of them.
Really?
None of them.
Wow. So basically, hey, we're the midday show.
We do what we want.
We do what we want. We got all the promos.
We're trying to put out a team effort.
Yeah.
And could you believe that someone would just show up and just say, I don't want to be a part of that team
exactly
by not wearing a jersey?
Absolutely.
I couldn't imagine
who would do
Chris.
that? You know, I went downstairs. Our guy, Ron Burton, Huddersfield Town jersey.
Not
no,
Lions?
Really?
No, Huddersfield
One
Town.
you
Wow.
provided,
The one I brought him from last week, he and his wife. And he even put on new shoelaces to match the blue.
Classic.
He's all class.
We've got a Christian Brothers down the hall jersey. I've seen a Messi jersey up here.
What, like wrinkled?
Yeah, no, the ketchup everywhere.
Gotcha, thank you.
Hot ketchup. Tomato soup.
Hot ketchup.
Yeah, Mad George's tomato soup.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys for Angie.
Ugh. Anyway, I like her too, but
gross.
Just gross. Just disgusting.
Do not say that about Angie.
I love Angie.
It doesn't sound like it.
I don't love Cowboy fan.
You have to
She
take
is.
all of it.
Dude, no.
I think she just likes to suffer.
Well,
that's a heavy statement, too.
I mean,
coming from
she's
Kings
a
Nation.
she's a Cowboys fan. She's a Kings fan. She works here.
Oh God, that's a good
She likes
point.
the A's too, I think.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We should. Angie needs more.
She needs a drive. like people have blood drives.
I'm big on telling people that like don't watch soccer. I'm like, you need to get a team and like follow the sport and stuff like that. It's really fun to get into. I'm like, do not watch soccer.
No,
you do.
don't do it. Stay as far away as you can. It is the worst addiction. Yeah. Honestly, watching soccer and being a fan of a soccer team is maybe the most angering. And I'm a Kings fan. But let me put it a different way, and maybe some people say, well, that's what, this is actually an interesting rabbit hole to go down. If the Sacramento Kings were the Birmingham Kings or Maplethorpe Kings or whatever, some weird sounding
FC.
town. Yes, if it was the Birmingham Kings FC. Let's see. I mean, all this would have already happened long ago, but here's some of the things that would have happened or would be happening currently. First off, the group that is made up of the most loyal fans that like the Sacramento Kings, well, you know, like the Tower Bridge Battalion is for Republic. The Kings would have some version of like the Kings Landing Mountaineers. I don't know.
1913.
Yeah, and they would have released a statement on Twitter about how unbelievably like disgusted they are and the team needs to do better and the boardroom needs to take a long, hard look. It's a circus in the boardroom. They'd say stuff like that. There, you would then have the big, that was the fan group. Now the big like association group. Like all these groups would be coming out. It is brutal over there with that stuff. Whereas we just kind of, I mean, it's just kind of, I think it's the way it is over here. We're just like, well, you know, do better.
Try.
We don't like
fun?
it.
Right.
Did you have fun? Did you try your best? You need to stop or I'll say stop again. What was
I'm
that?
not going to take this anymore until the next time.
Till the next time.
Yeah.
Tis what it is.
I have a philosophy question for you.
Okay.
You and Chris and I, we've all played fantasy sports, correct? Fantasy football, baseball to some extent, basketball maybe. What do you think, Dave, is your percentage of trades in your fantasy history that you have made that you were the initiator? So my point being is like, okay, Jason, I'm offering you this player for that player. If I agree, you've done the trade. Versus I proposed a trade to you, and then you either accept it or counter. Like, what do you think is the percentage of success, of not whether they were successful, trades that were completed?
97%.
I would say about 97%.
That you proposed?
Yeah.
Yes.
How about if it was proposed to you?
I would say 97% of those I say that don't end up happening.
So if you do it, it's not. So the perfect thought exercise. Is that how it goes with GMs? Because I got to believe if you're a GM and I'm a GM and I'm calling you, like, I want this trade to work because I think it's going to be good for us. In my mind, I think it's going to be good for you. I'm not trying to fleece you.
Right.
But then it's like, if you called me, I'm like, okay, what's he up to? No, I don't really want to. I don't know. Is there a general resistance of like, I don't want to do that trade? Or I would, Dave, if you want to do it this way. Do you think it's the similar ratio for real-life general managers?
I would say.
I mean, maybe it can't be because people make trades, but
do
you understand what I'm asking?
I do, and I'm trying to give you what I think is my best answer would be, which is I think that trades that are initiated by, well, it can't be. It's got to be evened out at some point.
Right, that's what I mean. But, like, obviously, from what we're hearing, the Kings have a certain thought process. But if someone else, I don't know, that's not been connected to the Kings at all, Orlando called today and said, hey, we want to trade this for this. Is there a general, like, whoa, we weren't thinking, that wasn't our idea? And I think so. The Kings, I think in any general manager.
And I would say close to 100% of initial trade offers that happen in the NBA, for example, is not what it ends up being. I think general managers, as a rule, are almost never, unless it's like, let me think of something that would never happen. Hey, we'll give you Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Like, obviously, that's a yes right out of the gate, but that's never going to happen. I think most of them, if not almost all of them, don't end the way they start because GMs understand that, if you're a GM and I'm a GM and I call you, I'm actually going to give you a trade that I'm pretty sure you're not taking because it's a negotiation.
You're waiting for the counter.
I know you're going to counter me, and if I start with my best offer, well, there we go, and then you feel like you're not doing your job, and I think that's something that generally works in business. Now, you asked about fantasy. The reason is because generally when I make a trade offer, I've done a lot of research on it, and I'm going to say, hey, look, here's all the reasons I think this would work for both. I
try to be fair.
I try to justify it from their angle. Now, they could say no, and that's super fair, or they could counter, and sometimes that happens too. Weirdly, though, and I'm just this because of my ding-dong friends, 97% of the trades I get are like, and this is the one that always gets me, we want your really good player. Here's 5 of our mediocre players, not counting what you're going to have to drop.
Right.
But I'm giving you 5 and they can't get past it because they're stupid.
Number 4 receivers.
That's right. And I'm like, no, dude.
One of them caught 2 touchdowns
last week. You're not
week.
thinking.
Yeah.
Go have another, steel reserve, Rob.
Whoa, shots at Rob.
Honestly, let me tell you, that's actually. If a friend of mine in our fantasy football league is listening right now, they're nodding while they're driving around. Yep. Rob gets a couple steel reserves deep in the draft, and it's over.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the Pink Panther outfit comes out, and we're off to the races.
Has Rob ever won?
We'll take him. He tries to rob you. That's what we call him, the robber. We'll take a break. When we come back, crosstalk with Matt and Kayla next.
Listen to the #1 sports lineup in Sacramento.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt George, and Kayla Anderson. The Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles.
Every weekday live and local 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Online at SactownSports.com or download the app right on your phone. Your #1 source for all your Northern California sports. Sactown Sports 1140.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Hurry in and save big during Honda's President's Day sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Hurry in and save on our best selection of new Hondas. Each is priced to sell now. Folsom Lake Honda is your one-stop Honda shop for great pricing on a giant selection of new CRVs, HRVs, Civics, and Accords with low finance and lease options. Plus, get an instant cash offer for your trade. Get to Folsom Lake Honda or go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
It's Carmichael Dave wanting you to join Capital Casino every Wednesday for their midweek madness drawing, giving away $2,000 in total cash starting at 6 p.m. in a safe friendly environment, plenty of well-lit parking available, conveniently located in downtown Sacramento. And remember, Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey, let's go. All right. Yeah. I'm honestly most shocked that Kyle is not wearing a jersey.
Oh, yeah,
of the three of them.
Just like you wear jerseys all the
Yeah.
time.
Don't ask him why.
Well, now we have to ask him why.
His Patriots jerseys at the dry cleaner for Sunday.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, because I thought he was a Chiefs fan, but he's from San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Padres jersey.
Right. I gotcha.
We've seen the Chiefs jersey.
Yes. You know what? Nothing wrong with wearing a jersey because you like the pretty colors. That's fine. Anybody can do that.
The Chiefs colors are pretty?
I don't know. I was just ripping on Kyle. I don't know why he's a Chiefs fan. Well, he has explained it to me.
Yeah.
I did not listen. How are you guys?
We're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you guys? The energy's a little weird in here today.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. American Energy Heating and Air.
Oh.
520-9990. Yeah, you got to get.
That was the bit.
That was the bit. It's always been the bit.
It's never ended.
Is the energy low, Jason?
No, I'm not.
We've had a lot of laughs and a lot of stuff go on today. I think we're honestly in a perpetual state of flinch around you.
What?
That's fair.
Yeah,
oh, you should have seen the end
You're
of the
a
show today.
What happened?
Or yesterday.
Yeah, no.
I was talking about the Lonzo Ball trade, and then
Yeah, she had a drop.
I
a drop
was
of
so
ball drops.
delirious because I'm tired. The trade deadline has made me tired. I'll admit it.
Yeah, it happens.
And at the end, I said, and this is true, I don't want anything to do with the balls. And then I realized what had happened. And everyone's jaw dropped. And I said, I swear on the Bible, and I mean that.
No,
I did not mean to say that.
The worst part, though, is she hesitated. She caught herself
I know, 'cause I
midway
was so
through.
tired.
So I was like, okay, but then she continued. She's like, I don't want anything to...
Can I say something, though? Here's the thing. I totally understand where she's coming from. And here's the thing. Lonzo can't stay healthy.
Right.
LiAngelo's a musician, basically. And LaMelo, what does he want?
Hello, where is LaMelo? Yeah.
What's the problem?
Exactly.
I don't want anything to do with the balls either.
Thank you.
No, not at least this generation. Maybe the next balls.
Not a fan of this year's balls?
Any of the balls.
I like
now I am
meatballs.
seeing that you don't have the energy.
Really?
I think you need a mere coffee.
I had just a mere coffee.
That was so funny, by the way.
Legit, that's what I heard.
I know.
That's what I heard. Also, wasn't there something about you the first time you met Chris Webber?
Yes. Yes.
That was out there, too.
My pants were wet. My jeans got soaked.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
What's happening on this midday
What?
show?
I don't
It was
know.
It was
We're
an
just
honest.
ourselves.
I told the story. Get the context
gross.
from the story. He was sweaty.
I read the transcript.
So you were hanging around sweaty Chris Webber.
No, so we got upgraded tickets because I was cute at the time. No, they when the dancers hand out
3
tickets.
years ago.
Hey, old boy.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
So we got to sit courtside, but in the corner, right by the bench. So I wasn't even watching the game. This was like 2001, 2002. These are my heroes.
Yes.
And Chris Webber comes out of the game and needed to get stretched out or something. And that's not what he did. It's an athletic thing.
Does he like put the leg over with the band?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember I'm sitting there courtside and he leaned against me to get stretched out, and he was sweaty and my jeans got wet. From the knee down.
Maddie.
From the knee down. Knee up. Perfectly dry.
Take that where you want it, kids.
I was 8. You guys are all sickos.
I didn't have Chris Webber needs to get stretched out on the
bingo
card today. That's all right. It is trade deadline Thursday.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
You guys get all the good trades.
We do.
Really
I know.
do.
We
You really do.
I heard Dave talking about this earlier. It's in our contract, though.
Yeah.
It was a
Well
demand.
done.
Part of the deal.
Mhm.
It was a demand.
We want the trades on that show.
We would like some Kings trades specifically, but
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't
beggars
think-
can't be choosers.
Doesn't look like it's happening.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Looks like we might
They're
bar.
going to come after the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
our
do it their own
that's
way.
our edge.
Yeah.
We wait
There
for
you
all
go.
the other people to make
Yeah.
trades,
Yeah.
and then it's like that meme with the stick where they're all poking, like, do something.
I love that meme, by the way.
Yeah, no,
So
it's
fun.
there, but look, it's what it is, man. We got time.
I mean, Giannis isn't even getting traded now.
We got time.
Until Sacramento.
Yeah, and by the way, we were talking about that earlier. So tired of that.
I'm so over it,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Get ready for it to get worse during the summer.
Yeah.
It's going to get even louder and take even longer during the summer.
Like, figure it out, bro. Like, just be a mean guy and say, I want that out of here.
Be a meanie.
Just be mean.
Say it in Greek.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
so tiring. At this point, it's more like yawn-ness out of the Kumpo. Because it's so tiring that his first name's Giannis, so it's like Giannis.
It's very
like
good.
like
oh.
Go
That was
to
absolutely insane.
Thank you. Go to we were talking about this earlier. Go to Super Bowl snack/food.
Oh.
Or
Matt's like hot ketchup.
No,
Wait.
not hot
Yeah,
ketchup.
Matt's- This is a
do you
thing?
remember?
That
Do
we
you
were talking
remember when you asked this question when it was you, me, and Katie on the air, and what I said, what my answer was?
I don't
He doesn't
remember.
remember
Apparently, I
what
went to
we
the
said
game last night. And
Yeah.
someone was sitting behind me, and I don't remember that. So.
Oh.
No.
My answer at the time, and I got killed for it, was a grilled chicken Caesar salad. Do you not remember
Oh
that?
my God, Matt, get out of here.
No, do you remember that?
I can't
I know.
believe you got killed for that.
100% remember that
But
now.
the correct answer
Oh,
is
gosh.
not tri-tip, something nachos. What are they called?
Brisket nachos?
Brisket. Thank you.
Ooh,
Brisket
yum.
nachos.
That's
what
when it came out as
That is a
salad?
far better.
No.
How about
When
loaded
they,
potato?
When they asked me,
100% loaded
I didn't
potatoes.
have anything at the top of my mind, so I just said one of my favorite things to eat. I was like,
That
I don't know,
is so
grilled chicken
funny.
Caesar salad. And Katie cussed me out on the air.
honest,
Good.
and off
I
the
would've
air.
too.
I think she hit you off the air. I think
She's
she
hit me
actually
many
times.
physically
She hit
struck
me
you.
many
Yeah,
I
welcome
need to
the
meet
club.
Katie, by the way.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Overrated.
I think she's my soul sister.
No. I've been
Katie
There's-
Christensen, Kayla Anderson,
Ooh, same syllables. Yeah. Do you have a 2-syllable middle name?
Marie.
Hers is
Marie.
Lauren.
Kayla Anderson got tickets to the game?
The Andersons got tickets.
I remember that commercial.
Yeah, that used to play all the time.
Yeah. I still have a folder of all the moments from that show.
Well, if somebody could just find the Nate Goodyear Kentucky Derby one.
And they're
We
off. Great
cannot-
neighbor.
Oh, that's right. We can't.
Whoops.
Hey, Kayla brought something up earlier.
Oh, God,
and
here
I
we
don't-
go.
No. This is fine. And I don't want it to get steamrolled here. You said loaded potatoes.
Oh, heck yeah.
I think we've completely forgot in all of our conversations about potato skins,
Oh my God, they're so good.
which are really, if they're done right, they're so
a lot
good.
of people make those at home.
They don't
That feels
anymore.
like a restaurant
I
thing.
might actually do that. No, I'll make potato. I don't make them regularly,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
have.
for a Super Bowl.
And if they're done right, like you can't have it where like you're yanking off the
skin.
if the skin is rubbery, I don't. Okay.
That makes it tough, huh?
It does make it difficult.
Do
Nice,
not
Chris.
yank off rubbery skin.
Yeah, exactly. But I think potato skins are actually, if they're done right, also twice baked potatoes, but I feel like that's not a Super Bowl dish.
I was going to ask
But I
if
do
baked
like twice
potatoes
potatoes.
qualify.
Let me tell you something. We did this a few Super Bowls back, and I forgot about it. We actually had. This is honestly a really good idea if you want to do it. If you want to impress people and it's not that impressive, we talk about nacho bars. Have a baked potato bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
All
brilliant.
you have to do is you can bake all the potatoes in advance and put them in a like a little banquet dish, one of the disposable ones with tin foil, and then just have Did you know, by the way, you ever go to a Subway or whatever, and they have the little plastic thing with all the veggies in it that flip up? Like, you can get one of those for like $15 on Amazon. Seriously. So you get one of those, and you put like sour cream, guacamole, salsa, cheese, chives, black olives, whatever. Or if you're in England, tuna.
What?
Beans. Yeah, no, I'm not.
But you said beans good, and then you said beans in a bad way.
Well, I meant like refried beans, not their stupid Heinz sweet beans or whatever the hell they eat over there. Anyways, you have a baked potato bar. People go nacho cheese. People go up, do the potato, and then potato.
Sounded like Donald Duck.
Yeah, well, that's more like the salmon thing.
Big fan of that idea.
Yeah, big fan. Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Yeah, they'll put salmon in a baked potato.
Matt's going to go with me, and we're going to go get salmon facials.
Oh, is that a thing now?
At the
I
med spa.
love that.
Anything for content.
Salmon facial. Yeah, we're going to need video.
So
they put the skin on your face?
They might.
It's worse.
It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose.
Put
Yeah.
the lotion.
Back to you.
There will be a camera.
That's great. Looking forward to it. Jason Ross, Celebrity Birthdays.
How does salmon feel about that?
Well, salmon doesn't have a choice.
Happy birthday to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ooh.
I mean, Chris.
He's 43.
I'll say 42.
I'm going with 42 too.
That's all. 422?
Or 42. He might be.
He is 43.
We don't have a correct answer, but closest, the Midday Show. Matt and Kayla, 41.
41.
Happy birthday today to Neymar.
What? Jeez.
Wow.
Wow. 39.
37.
38.
No, he's like 33.
Is he
Chris
that
is
young?
closest, 34.
Really?
Happy birthday to Bobby Brown.
Oh, let's go.
It's prerogative.
Wait. Oh, okay. Bobby is 65.
63.
66.
67.
Kayla's closest, 57. Wrong
Whoa.
decade.
He looks. I'm
Come on,
I'm
Dave,
sorry,
you led us
Bobby.
astray.
He looks rough.
Every little step kind of got him there.
Yeah.
Let's go with. Cam Scattaboo.
Oh, let's
Boy,
go.
Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
Del Paso's finest.
24?
I think he's 24, yeah.
I'm going to say something different. 23.
24.
We have 3 correct
Yeah,
answers.
I knew you guys
24
would
for
know
Cam
it.
Scattaboo.
Yeah.
24.
Rio Linda.
How
Rio
about-
Linda, Del Paso. I mean.
Great kid.
Oh,
Scary.
from Saturday Night Live, Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows.
Oh, okay. That's.
He's got to be like 65 or something, doesn't he?
67.
63.
6'6".
We have a correct answer. It goes to Carmichael Dave, 65
Carmichael
for Tim
Dave.
Meadows.
Hey.
That's the one to end on, right?
That is the one to end on. Trade deadline news all the way till 6 p.m. Matt and Kayla have it for you. All things Kings related and otherwise. What?
We're off at 2.
There's other shows after you.
There are?
Yeah. They're up next, dude. Bye-bye now.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown